brave don't go past thorn and ash and snow. Maps are burned, but we don't slow. We fight for tales untold, bound forevermore. Boots hit the ground like war. Shields clash, we beg for more. Hearts like thunder, breath like flame. Call our names, ignite the lore. We're bound forevermore. We're bound forever. No crown, no guide, no peace. Just storm winds off the east. Dragons sleep beneath our feet. We sing through shattered teeth. Bound forevermore. Scars are the map we wore. March till we find the core. Eyes like fire, fists like stone. No way back, no second door. We're bound forevermore. One step, all in. One spark, begin. No God, just kin. This war we win. An open road when you're 3 feet tall. Never thought we'd find a family at all. One roll of the dice, one twist of fate. Now we're side by side, guess this was our fate. Oh, we bicker, we fight, we don't see eye to eye. But when trouble comes, we're always gonna try. Brothers and sisters who knew we would be a family of heroes, just wait and see. Wait, are we related? We push, we pull, we stumble and fall. Sometimes it feels like we don't know each other at all. But when the chips are down and we make our stand, together we've got half a chance. Even when the road gets rough and life throws down the odds, we've got each other's backs through every trap and fraud. We push, we pull, we stumble and fall. Sometimes it feels like we don't know each other at all. But when the chips are down and we make our stand, together we've got half a chance. Hey, who ate all the rations? Not me. Not me. Okay, maybe a little.
Hello, friends. Good to have you here for Stronghold D&D, continuing on the exciting expedition of Fallen Stars. Though, sadly, we are missing almost, 50% of the team. It's kind of a scary thing, but, a life happens. but we're gonna
40%.
carry on.
40%.
Carrying on. But 40...
It's only 40%.
I actually am going to look at the amount of damage they deal and say 50%.
That's fair.
Challenge
fair.
accepted. Challenge accepted.
You're the other 50%, Cade. By the way.
Whoa. Whoa.
No, I'm kidding. In any case, welcome. I'm Charm. I am a guest DM, part of the Stronghold family, showcasing the 2025 continuation of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition as it expands to have more and exciting rules. If you are a fan of tabletop role playing, rolling dice, and silliness, you came to the right spot, especially as we're stuck in the middle of a Masquerade ballroom blitz resolution of a snake people attack at the beautiful marble coast side. I would call it like a small palace, more of a manor, large manor of Lady Duchess, specifically Zelruska. So that's kind of what's going on. If you're here, it means you love good storytelling, or you're really happy to hang out with your friends, or you love to support 988 Suicide and Crisis and Lifeline. Any of those are wonderful reasons to be here. So come sit a spell, help us raise money for an amazing cause. Unable to, then just know that your greatest gift is your presence, your attention, your time, and we always are so happy to have you. So get in chat, make some friends, join our community. With that in mind, I'm going to have the players introduce who the heck they are, where you can find them, what they're about, and any other kind of tidbits, random fun facts, anything that'll make us go, ew, is especially welcome. So starting with man whose hair I said looks like it was curated by Build-A-Bear, beautiful beard, Skylar. Are you muted?
Am I
Vamp
muted?
Weapon and Touch of Evil say my lip reading skills
Dang
are
it.
lacking. This happens every stream I'm part of, not just this one. It will happen once. It always happens.
It's so odd. It's so odd how it mutes me. It was, Chad, it was great, and I apologize.
Award
So,
winning.
yeah, I'm
Award winning.
Poppy, blah, blah, blah. Big thing is we're supporting 988. If you've got the money, if you got the squanch, you got the cash to throw down to help out this great charity, it goes to help anybody who's feeling blue. If you're just feeling bad, and you need somebody to talk to, that money goes to help pay for an actual person on the other end of that line to help talk to you. Uh, it helps. Every bit helps. And if you don't have that, call up one of your friends that you haven't talked to in a while and just ask how they're doing. Sometimes that's all it takes is just a little bit of care and just a little bit of yeah. That's about it. Outside of that, if you want to listen to my sweet AI music, check me out on Suno at Bullwax Bullwax. That's where I'm at. That's all I got. Pete.
Yep. Okay, I'm one of the other Stronghold DMs, guesting and playing Cade, this little-known, uncharismatic, shy halfling that is a little bit withdrawn and doesn't quite understand why people are making all this fuss. Apparently, he does no damage. He sits there quite happily and just watches the other two people that are here do the damage, but he's going to have to step up and put his big boy pants on and actually come and play. If you could listen next Sunday, I will be DMing a group of swashbuckler heroes through the Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign, where they're just playing with some lizard men. Is the honest answer. They've met some lizard men and it's going quite well. They've got an ally that they didn't expect to have. So that's a good twist on that sort of stuff. But no, that's it. I don't do a lot apart from that in terms of socials. I just come and help out at DM and run games for Stronghold. So I'll pass you over to Annie.
Well, hey guys, I'm Annie. I am a guest player here with Stronghold. I usually am on Charmed Fantasy, playing in the Shadows there. Shadows of Samaria, which we're hoping for a wedding there. So find out about that. That'd be really fun. But here I am playing Callus Willow. She is a halfling fighter. Not really much for, I guess, being the heavy hitters, but I can take a hit, and I can carry a lot. So we'll see what happens with this. Hopefully I don't have to carry my brother. I don't want him to be a statue. That would be really difficult to climb upstairs with. So let's not do that. Okay? Cool. Yeah, that'll be about it.
Well, it's good to have you guys here holding down the fort. No doubt it's going to get a level up after this, and that's always going to be pretty sweet. Got you guys on the accelerated, path. That's kind of my hope, is always keep you guys, getting stronger, especially after seeing how this fight has been going. Last time we played, it was nuts. I mean, absolutely incredible. Really great decision making. You guys made up for your low perception and passive perception checks with ambushes. No problem. We are the danger. We're the danger. You're not the danger. We are. So love that. So with that said, if you guys in chat want to contribute, like I said, please feel free to give to 988 throughout the stream. It always just kind of lights us up when we see that. And like I said, if you need a service, highly recommend it. It's more than a service. It's an opportunity to kind of check in with a part of yourself that you find you haven't connected with. It's way better than my strategy, which has been sock puppets. So highly recommend avoiding that. That's when you've fallen far. But yeah, please feel free to support the channel, gift subs. I do have a system where for every 10 subs, the channel acquires from the community, the party all get a potion, and at every 10 that they get a better potion until next thing you know they're just loaded. I think in Shadows we have like 30 30 to 50 potions. It's crazy.
42 currently.
Yeah, some nuts. Um, yeah, and feel free if you do want to actually even purchase points for the players. If you are seeing someone kind of struggle and want to kind of give them a little boost, I do have a Kofi that allows me as a DM in all my, wherever I'm DMing to transactionally gift from you guys to the players directly rerolls and boons and things like that. And speaking of which, we do have on deck 5 rerolls for you all to share. This session. So the community has supported. So feel free. You can use them on anything except the Nat one. And because Nat one's gonna tell a damn good story. Let me tell you. All right, so. If the sock puppets aren't talking back, you're fine. Oh, yes. Wait, they're not supposed to? Oh, boy. Anyway, so I think that's that. Good. Let me just say hi to you guys. I always have a habit of these streams to just kind of welcome in people I see. Dragar here is here. Good to have Lady Vengeance. Always a pleasure when pop in. Definitely make chat more interesting, more exciting. Love the talkativeness of you guys. Vamp Wickman, love your name. That's fantastic. And Touch of Evil, of course. Appreciate you guys helping us out. Sort those muted difficulties. Let's see. Who else is sliding in, hanging out with us? If you're here to lurk, by all means, way. We love having you. Okay. So last we had Epic Masquerade Ball, an annual event hosted by Duchess Selruska of this beautiful region, considered in a way like, say, the south of the Sea of Fallen Stars, a blend of kind of cultures that you would find in the Eastern European, Eastern Mediterranean coastline, like the southeast of Europe. Lady Zelruska plays host and has found herself in the care and trust of the players, a very mutual relationship after they saved her from her own clothes, trying to kill her from a spell gone wrong, cast by Cade, but Cade finding out that there was intentional sabotage with that spell that was hidden inside a poetic reading. And here they have flushed out an attack to their own nature and curiosities that will be determined in roleplay. But right now, we keep going as there are 2 armored Yuan-Ti on the ballroom floor, several bodies surround there, magical effects having scorched the area. The unseen servants continuously play the instruments, by the way, so the music you hear is canonical at the moment, assuming there is music. I always just assume there's music. But with that said, there is, of course, our 2 heroes on the ground, played by, Annie and Pete, taking everyone on in a epic free for all, while Poppy is being carried by Lady Duchess Selruska's, head of security, her personal bodyguard, whose name, my God, escapes me. No, shoot.
I just wrote down Voltus Praith.
There it is, Voltus Praith. God, you got an inspiration point for beating me to my own notes.
I also just wrote down Big Beefy Dude.
Big B is a big beef dude. He's like an Ivan Drago of this game. He's very protective.
We're to go into a Rocky theme tune, are we?
Yeah, that's what. I have the Dire Tiger is.
I have the Tiger. Yep.
Yeah, I have the Displacer Beast. Who knows? Okay. But at the top of the balcony viewing position, where Lady Zelruska kind of holds her own personal court and fun, 45 feet up, very lavish, kind of connecting to her own office chambers, is where a battle has really gotten dirty and nasty with a massive Yuan-Ti Malison, if I'm even saying that right, but ultimately a hulking form of a serpentine, 10-foot tall powerful brute with the body of a snake and the upper aspects of kind of a humanoid, with kind of the hooded head cobra. Um, very twisted and nasty, biting and flinging, trying to, throw people off the balcony, trying to get to the Duchess. Very obvious, and our very own players who are unfortunately not here say their characters were going to be hit by a spell that has them kind of stuck in a stasis, and I will skip the enemy's turn um, to have him throw that spell at them, kind of a like a some sort of hold paralysis effect, leaving really I think just the Lady Zelruska undefended. Um, so starting at the top of the initiative, which would have been Coco, is now going to be Cade. Cade, you can hear in the distance doors kind of battering kind of aside, being flung open as a crowd of people are leaving, but also fighting through shouts of what clear to be human guards or humanoid non-UNT guards calling to pretty much reinforce and secure the area. So if it is a war of attrition these UNT want, they're going to handedly, as you can see reinforcements just maybe 100 yards, 100 meters away, 300 feet.
Okay. So where I am at the moment, is there? Just trying to look on the little picture we got here.
There's two enemies, one against you and one against Annie. They're armored, UNT wielding short swords. They were envenomed, but the venom has now worn off as they've already struck and scored those hits.
Yeah, I know it hurt me last time, and that's one that made me have this superpower, which is turning me to stone, which is helping me immensely at the moment.
For now, but we had
What could possibly go wrong?
We got to roll for that.
No, unless you tell me, otherwise I don't need to. It's fine.
You said you were going to keep track of it. How dare you?
Yep. Constitution saving throw of 17. So, if you want me to know what I've currently done, just to let you know, is I've had one failure and 2 passes.
Okay, is that including this pass or no?
That's the pass. That's the second pass.
Second pass. Okay, yeah. So you're good. Just one more pass, and you should be able to confidently feel the effects of this curse or what have you from drinking the Stygian sangria. That's where it originated from, especially drinking it outside of the domain of where it was kept.
Look, you only live once.
That's probably why he ended up with a bad one.
Yeah, honestly,
it's spoiled. It was spoiled.
It's spoiled. Yeah. All right. Hey, Monica, good to have you. Okay, we're gonna watch some a fellow Warlock player actually show off Warlock shit.
Right, first attack. I'm gonna attack that guy who's right next to me with my Mal, and does a 21 hit.
It does. Armor. I meant Swiss cheese is what he's wearing.
9. 16 points of smacky damage.
Okay, he's really badly hurt as you hear a crunch from the impact, and it's more than just the crunch of armor. It's bones underneath that armor.
I'm like, you're going down next time, mate.
What are you that wield such strength with your puny form?
Look, some people grow only till they're perfect. Other people like you take longer.
How dare you? How dare you? I will stab you repeatedly now.
Anytime, and I hold my hands up and go, right here, bro.
Right here. Yeah, as you've got your armor of Agathis,
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. Monica has redeemed. What is each character's favorite moment so far in this campaign? So you can type that in if you have the attention span for it, or get to that later. But for now, Annie, you watching that happen side by side while carefully yourself. You got whip and short sword in hand, like Trevor Belmont badass.
How close is this one that is just bothering my brother?
10 feet away.
10 feet away.
You've got one next to you as well, haven't you?
Yep, we do.
She can pow, stab and whip. Sure.
How close is the one next to me right now?
Right in your grill. It's
in my
constantly within 5 feet of you unless you do something else.
Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna roll to go ahead and hit him with the Moon Touch short sword. And while I'm doing that, I have the 2 attacks. I'd like to take the dagger. The other guy's standing, right? Who's in front of Cade?
For now.
Is he wearing full armor, like front and back?
Yes.
Does it have that little divot where the knee has to bend on the back so it's not protected? Yes. Perfect. I'm going to throw the dagger at the back of his knee because I want him to go down so Cade can really have some fun with him in a minute.
Okay. Do you have like a feature that allows you to knock someone prone like Battle Master? Or we just...
I believe I have...
these new features from the update. I'm always curious if there's something that facilitates mechanically.
Mind, action surge.
No, if you had like topple or something like that in your weapon, but I don't think you have it. You don't get that on a short sword, I don't think.
Yeah, or dagger. I think it's only on a trident, quarterstaff.
But I'm not trying to actually. I'm trying to basically embed the dagger in the back of his knee.
Yeah, I mean your goal is to what? Knock him down.
Just kind of make him take a knee. So he's going to lose a little bit of his stability because his knee now can't support him.
Just ask as a DM, mechanically, what are you trying to achieve?
I'm trying to put him off balance completely. Not onto the ground, but I want him to basically be hobbled.
Right. What does off balance mean for you as a player? What do you want as a result mechanically?
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you because the lawn guy's outside.
Okay. If you were just I'll just say for the audience, for people wondering, whenever someone's trying to do like something, want to rule a cool it, I want to understand what the goal is so I can also mechanically allocate the appropriate check. Off balance doesn't have any kind of mechanical effect. Prone does, things like that. An aspect of giving someone the help action, all part of it. So.
Okay. The lovely movable lawn monstrosity has gone past.
Lawn monstrosity. So I was asking if you were to describe off balance as a mechanical benefit to an ally, what would that be? Giving them like advantage on the attack against the person who's off balance, or making
I would say giving him advantage, almost as if the person I'd hit would try to stand upright, he would need something else to support him because he wouldn't be able to support himself completely as a solid base.
Okay, so let's do an athletics check. As you're going to kind of try and a disadvantage because you are being kind of threatened. You're doing kind of it's a ranged attack roll ultimately, but we'll say because someone's kind of in your grill here, it's not going to be easy. But if you pull it off, you will buckle them.
That works. That was a 15 and a 16. So 15 plus 5.
Beautiful. 15 plus 5. You throw that dagger, expertly kind of keep your guard up as you kind of block with the whip as the person is trying to interfere with you. The dagger is going to go into the back of their leg. Go ahead and actually, it won't be any damage. It'll just knock them into a buckled knee position, giving Cade advantage on his next attack.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You really should watch how you speak to my brother.
Worry about yourself, says the one who's facing you down ready.
And I'll just look at him. Yeah. Keep trying.
All right. Is that your turn?
So that's action. Do we still get to take bonus actions?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to drink my superior healing potion. And would you like me to put that in chat? Because I rolled.
Yes, please.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. Moving on, the enemies coming through from kind of the side parts of the building are going to present themselves to Poppy and Voltus as two armored Yuan-ti looks like they've come from the kitchens with blood dripping from their weapons, and they're going to kind of almost intercept you two. Voltus, though, is going to look at you, Poppy, and say, "Go to the Duchess. I will handle these two. Go."
You got it, big guy. Did I heal him? Did I fully heal him prior?
You healed him a lot. Like
Okay,
he's
gotcha.
looking strong. Um,
Sweet.
yeah, and so you're not like interceded by these interceptors, but looks like they're kind of cornering him or trying to kind of focus him as he's about to like challenge them 2-1, and he's very confident. Um, and he's basically trying to give you like a way to go help your siblings, go help the Duchess, go up the stairs.
As a good farm marm does, I'll smack him on the ass with my wooden spoon and say, "Get in there, buddy. Do me
Oh,
proud."
man. This will be short work. I'll be right there.
You better not let me down, Voltus. As I just
Yep.
up the stairs.
You can hear yells of "How dare you come into my kitchen! I kill you!" The chef in the background. Yes. Um, okay, you get to
So that was
carry on
their
with your
turn.
That was their turn. You get your turn. Yeah, your movement,
So
getting you up the stairs. Yep,
upstairs,
you,
I don't know what that gets me to.
yeah, it gets you to the scene of the scene of the crime. The Duchess having kind of backed away, horrified, as you can see Coco, or sorry, Mira and Merrick Fellstar completely locked in by the magic. Um, Something so potent, very clearly divine and evil beyond your capability to stop. But the beast, the behemoth himself, is looming, towering, coiled, ready to strike again.
Well, as I see him coil up to try to hit me, I just put up my shield. I go, "Oh yeah, we're not doing this today. I got buns in the oven, sore feet, and exactly 0 minutes for your nonsense. So we're just gonna go ahead and you're gonna swing at someone else, okay? I'm staying right here, peaceful like, and I'm casting Sanctuary on myself,
Nice. On yourself, not her.
on myself, because
Okay.
Zelruska's gone, right?
No, she's in the same space. She's backing up, like she's in her kind of office away from the balcony. So like you're kind of standing in between her and
Oh,
it.
if I can get to the doorway, I'll stand in front of the doorway with my shield.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll lock you.
Yeah, I'm right
Sanctuary.
there, and I'm sanctuarying myself. So he has to then figure out how to hit something or somebody else, or
Absolutely.
take the
Need a wisdom
consequences.
save.
And then I will use a full action to take a greater healing potion.
Nice.
Because
Power
that
up.
was Sanctuary was a bonus action.
Perfect.
So that's 16, 20 HP.
Nice. You guys are doing great. Good job. Okay. Oops.
And then I'll tell Zelruska, quick, get inside. I can take care of this guy for now.
We end up being overwhelmed before the guards get here. My vault is in this room. It doubles as a place of sanctuary, a deeper fortress, if you will.
We'll get in there and get safe, lady.
Not without you. Come, when you can. We can't leave your siblings behind.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll bring them with me.
She nods, and she's gonna basically start working towards getting the like security measures down so she can get to her kind of a safe room, aka her vault. Because you're facing forward, you don't know exactly what she's doing, but we will go to the enemies. Weakened guy number 1, brought down to his knee. He's going to use his let's see. his abilities. None of them seem quite so impactful. He's gonna try and go. Yeah, he's gonna try and stab. Tell you what, he's gonna take the dagger out of his own leg and throw it back at Annie. Disadvantage. So, Cade, you will flavor it as you knock it out of the air, sending it off course, and then he is going to lunge for you. What is your AC?
14.
14. He actually gets you on the dot, but I'm pretty sure it'll be the last thing he does.
He takes 10 damage.
All right. So he hits, you hit. You will only be taking 4 halved down
Is
to
that
2. So,
okay? So I take 2 damage, and he takes 10.
and then he explodes Sub-Zero style as ice magic freezes him and crumples him. The other guy is going to just look once again shocked at this. And he is going to try to kind of reposition himself so that he's, keeping Annie's character in the way. He's just stacking you guys because he doesn't want to be anywhere close to that. Let's see. Let's see. He's going to try and manipulate Annie's character. He's going to try and pick up the halfling and swing you. So Annie, give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, we're gonna go athletics. Okay, 18 plus 5.
Oh my god. He literally goes to grab you under the armpits and you just do
Squat.
no, and you squat and you pull him down to your level. Let's see,
No.
and then
I love it.
he's gonna try and just stab. All right, at least he gets stabbed for only 4 damage, as he kind of basically barely gets a slice on your bicep, as he is just trying his best to handle you, as you can see a bit of fear in his eyes, realizing he's dealing with something beyond. He's never dealt with a halfling like this before. Halflings like these.
Or we got to remember is all halflings are like this. He just hasn't. It's his fault that he's fought so little of them in the past.
Yeah, and honestly, maybe you're thinking, especially if there's probably you want to who's never dealt with that before, and now if they survive, they're gonna go out in the with a halfling phobia. They're just gonna be like, oh my god, these halflings are god killers. They're a peaceful folk for a reason. They'll destroy all the ecosystems when they're angry. Okay, amazing.
We're like gremlins. Don't get us wet. Don't keep us up all night. We're fine.
That makes sense. All right, what's the wisdom saving throw for your sanctuary?
If it hits me, yeah, that's the thing. If it tries to hit me,
It's trying to hit you, so it's got to make a save.
So wisdom saving throw, or choose a new target. So it would 14.
Actually, that is doable, I think. Let me check. I have the wrong.
And I'll give it. I'll use a luck point to give it disadvantage. Oh wait, that's only on a attack roll. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay. So if it does pass, what you could do is give it a disadvantage on the attack roll itself that it might make. Yes. I have to see if it passes. I hate it when I X out of a tab and then open back up and it defaults me to a different part, the top of the page. And unfortunately for me, things are not exactly alphabetical in this chaos. Here we are. Bad things. Bad things no one wants to deal with. Perfect. Exactly where I left you. It is a pass. So it is going to make an attack roll. Do you want to give it advantage?
Disadvantage, yes.
Or that's what I meant. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, don't give it advantage. Oh no. Yes, it's been a while. Okay, disadvantage. All right. Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay, it is going to have struck out with its tail and misses, and then its second attack. That won't be a disadvantage, correct?
How does that work? Hold on. Sure. It just says an attack roll against me. So.
Do you have multiple? Can you use multiple?
Nope.
rolls?
That was my last one.
Okay. All right. So normal attack roll. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That will hit. Okay. It's going to be a nasty bite for 5 piercing and 7 poison.
Hey, man. I told you not to hit me.
And it will look down at you and not deign you with a response, as it is just kind of injecting you with a venom from its own fangs here, and see if that has any kind of lingering effect. Yes, go ahead and do a Constitution save against poison.
14.
13. All right, you pass.
Mmm.
You're fine. You're fine. Now, those buns you've been eating off
It's
the
the
ground.
buns. Yes.
It's the hardiness of eating like food you drop. The 15-second rule. For Poppy, it's the 15-minute rule.
As long as it's not
So-
green, we're good.
Even then, for some reason I can see you being like, that's fine.
Just
All right. Okay, so that was its turn. It tried to strike you and missed with the tail, smashing the ground next to you with the cracking of the beautiful, marble flooring, and then manages to sink a bite past your shield as it, you're like 3 feet tall and it's 10 feet tall, able to get over that big shield of yours. Let's see. Back to the top. Cade. One enemy left here.
Okay. You look. So there's only one actually within. How close is this guy to me?
10 feet away. Oh, sorry, 15.
Yeah, is that,
5 feet.
and is that the only guy? Because I thought there were some guys running in from somewhere else.
Yes, they were 300 feet away. Those are allies closing in. They're using
Okay.
basically their full movement to get 60 feet closer every turn. So they're maybe 4 rounds away from.
Okay. I'm going to run towards my sister,
Mhm.
and I'm basically going to use my mal. That's just a little bit of a movement aid as I'm going. I'm just going to sort of pole vault with my thing to the other side of the guy, so I can flank this guy that is beating up my sister.
Okay.
I use a spell that I've been holding for this occasion just to do this, and I hex the guy as a bonus action. So he is hexed for Constitution if he needs to do a Constitution. Actually, no, Strength. I don't want him to do Strength. He's not going to be good at any Strength for a while.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll with advantage to hit this guy. And that's my first nat 20. So 18 plus lots. Hang on. 18. 25. 33 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Uh,
How do you imagine?
Boom!
How do you imagine that KO?
And it's like, get away from my sister.
Nice, and then just he's there, and then he's not. His body folds over around the full momentum swing of the head of your maul, crumple as you continue that swing, sending him flying. Yeah.
As he does that, she says that. I say to Callus, see, we're not 50% low. We're fine. We got this.
We got this. Let's get up there and see Poppy.
How far? That's what. How far is Poppy away? Because can I see Poppy's level that she's on?
So, unfortunately, there's stairs that are in like a hall, and that's where you last saw her get carried away to. And then where she's ended up is 45 feet up and about 90. Um, so there's no
Okay.
view on anything
Uh,
other than, yeah,
In that
actually,
case, then I'm going to use my movement. So I got that was 10 feet to get to this guy. I'm going to use another 20 feet of my movement to head towards those stairs, so I can get up to sort out Poppy.
yeah, okay. Very good, very good. And Annie.
I'm going to grab my dagger from the ground and do the same thing. 30 feet of movement, and with, I guess, the dagger and the whip out, do the movement of anybody comes at my brother, they're going to get one of these two things. And just keep moving.
Okay, perfect. Okay, go ahead. Clashing, battling. Poppy.
Well, after that bite, Poppy's just gonna say, "All right, that's enough now. You can puff up and swing your tail all you want, but we're not doing that here. Not today. So you're gonna take a breath, unclench whatever that is that you're clenching, and cool it. We clear, dear?" And I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on it. Make a Charisma saving throw for 14, buddy. Passes?
Yeah.
Oh
What
boy.
happens?
Oh boy. That's, oh boy. And
Yeah, I think you just made it angrier. Why don't you
Does that-
just
Did you-
relax?
Just calm down, because there's
Just calm
never
down.
that always
Yeah.
ends well. There's never a problem
Yeah,
with that.
Poppy just tries to calm down. Yeah.
I'll take another potion.
I'm gonna take another potion. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
8d4 plus 8. I'm just gonna assume that's gonna take me up to the top.
Probably. Okay. Are you gonna do any movement?
No, I'm just holding fast here.
Holding fast.
Yeah, all those others are actions. So
Okay. Well, your sanctuary is over. Because you cast a spell.
No, I thought it was only if you do an aggressive act, isn't it?
if I make an attack, cast a spell, or deal damage.
New rules say
cast
cast a
a
spell.
spell.
Period.
Ooh,
Stop
That's
people
different.
from doing shenanigans
And I-
like this Pete guy.
Well, and I'm the only one up here, so it's gonna come at me no matter what.
Yeah. But it would probably well, that's true actually, because if it fails, the idea is you hope that it fails so it doesn't get to attack you on a save like this. So, but it will now no longer have to do that, as it will go for the tail attack this time, rolling normally, and that is a hit.
Here's what I can't remember. Did I cast shield on myself in the last session?
shield
or,
only
like,
lasts what?
A minute.
Shield only lasts for one. No, it only lasts one round. Shield.
Not that
Shield of
shield.
Faith?
Shields of Faith. Or who did I put that
That's a
on?
different shield.
Yeah. It's Shield of
You put
Teflon.
that on.
I think I put it
Put
on
that on
Annie.
someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. You are taking 11 bludgeoning
Oh my god.
and must make a strength, athletics, or acrobat or dex. Or dex acrobatics check.
Yeah, just assume that I failed that.
Okay. It will.
Just assume that I
Wrap.
failed any of those.
It will wrap and bind you, so you're grappled and restrained. And it is going to try and bite. Oh my god, you're so lucky. Got a nat 1 as it bites into your shield, breaking its teeth. As you just managed to hold the shield up as it strikes at your exposed neck.
Oh no,
And
I'm not holding. I'm not holding it. If I'm grappled, I'm just inside the shield, and
you're just
I'm just wrapped up inside.
yeah, it like holds you up, like trying to go, like I've got you. I'm gonna finish you off, and then you just like twist a little bit, hurting the shield right in the last moment in place.
Is Poppy being Donatello?
Do you say Donatello? Yeah, pulling into the shell.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the Renaissance artist. I'm like, what obscure art reference are we making?
No. The reference is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Of course, we are people of culture. I understand. So, with that said, yeah, it's going to have disadvantage on its bite attacks here for the next turn, as it is very very badly hurt, realizing that shield is quite strong, magical even.
Oochie boochies.
All right. At that point, you are going to see Voltus come up and say, "Where's the Duchess?"
Oh, it's from behind the shield. Oh, she's back in her office, don't you know? Just
Very good.
me here grappling with this little slinky guy.
Keep up the good fight.
I could use some help.
The Duchess first, then you.
Oh, okay.
Do a perception check.
Nat 1.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm behind
right.
the shield. I'm behind the shield. I can't see anything.
Scales and shield is all. You're getting crushed. Yep. What's up, Candy? Thank you for is that our first redeemed sub? A 17-monther over here. Appreciate you being here, supporting us. Love having you.
Second sub.
Second sub. Who was the first? I missed it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I gave one to one of the.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I apologize. Well, that is 2 subs, 8 more, and that party gets potions. Thank you guys for doing so. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That takes us to those guys are dead. These guys settling that. Cade. There's the.
Okay, I transfer the. Yep, on the way is I transfer the hex to me so I can take it with me.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
That's freaking sweet.
But it lasts a minute, so I can just, as long as I can keep it active, I'll keep it on me for now, and I'll move it when I get to a bad guy.
Previously, you couldn't do that with Hex. That's a new Hex thing.
Yes, you could. You could.
Oh, you
Hex
could put it on yourself?
and Hunter's Mark, you could always do it, just people never actually bothered to do it properly. So, I'm
beautiful.
pull the hex out and copy it, and sort of the dark energy comes into my hand, and then I just sprint up the stairs.
Okay.
Can I see Poppy yet?
No, what you do see though is a 2-on-1 happening. 2 armored UNT facing against a Voltus.
Okay, can I get to them to attack this turn?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll get into a flanking position.
Your sister Poppy is up there protecting the Duchess. If you want to go up there,
I'll give you a hand first. I'll give you a hand on the way past. So I will smack. I'll get into a flanking position with one of them. Is any of them look more injured than the other?
Yes. Yeah, the one on the left.
Okay, I'll attack for the injured one.
Okay.
That's a 19 that time, so I didn't hit. There wasn't a critical that time.
Oh no.
So I know it's not good. Nice. 15 points of damage.
Beautiful. You break that one's leg as it kind of groans in pain. It is maimed badly.
Is he dead or not?
He's not dead.
Oh.
1/4 or less.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm like, I bet you can't even hit me.
I love the strategy of going, I want you to kill yourself using this spell that I have on me, and I'm going to goad you into it. Thankfully, this guy hasn't.
Oh, sorry,
seen...
I need to roll. Hang on 2 seconds.
That's right. That's right.
Ooh, I failed.
Oh no, this next roll is going to determine if you're petrified or not next turn. Oh no.
Yep.
Okay.
It's fine. It's giving me power to stay alive. That's fine.
It's epic. It's so epic. All right. And Annie, you will watch as Cade rushes ahead, gets to the bottom of the stairs, goes up a little stairs. There's a break in the fighting here down at the bottom of the stairs, just long enough for Cade to catch a guy, and then you see Cade starting to turn more to stone.
Is there enough space for me to use the whip to try and get that guy that Cade just took and basically yank him down the stairs towards me as I'm running forward to kind of do that slingshot momentum?
It's an interesting, yeah, go ahead and do an athletics check. Or athletics or acrobatics. I'll let you choose.
Oh, I will always take athletics because that's higher.
Well, I mean, you play so many characters with so many different stats. I have to give the offer.
That is 16 plus 5, 21.
You just barely beat this guy as you wrap around him. He is strong enough to kind of resist, but you overwhelm him just with a deft maneuver and pull yourself up and past.
And for flavor, I would like to say, as he's going past, I just kind of, just kick my leg out for a little flavor of keep going. Just go down the stairs.
Yep, epic. Very Three Musketeers 2011 style fighting here.
And I'd look at Cade. We need to get you off the stairs. You're becoming a little more
Yeah, if he goes down the stairs and shatters. Oh no.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just becoming a little bit more rigid.
Yeah, but let's not be
Are you now? Oh, are you now? I heard that from up here.
Oh, good.
Just muffled Poppy being crushed and squeezed. I heard that from up here, didn't you know?
So how much of my movement did I use to get up there?
Your full movement, and you got an extra 15 feet on top of it.
Awesome. How far are we from Poppy now?
You can hear at the top of the stairs. Poppy,
I guess to the top of the stairs.
You're almost at the top of the stairs. Poppy's at the top, so I'll say you're maybe just like 15 feet away from the top, and wherever Poppy is in relation
to that. Okay.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
Yeah, you're moving fast. You're going. Your guys are hauling.
Hearing Poppy, I would probably call out and be like, "Yeah, we'll be in there in a minute. We got one more guy, and then the three of us will be up there."
You might want to help me first.
All right.
As soon as I can get past this.
Poppy, it's your turn. Oh wait, sorry. I apologize. It was the other guy's turn. The guy attacking Cade. He's going to hit.
Good. 10 points of damage to him.
10 points of damage to him. He dies just before or just after he gets to do his damage. 6 damage to you.
That's 3.
Sorry, 3. Yeah.
Yep, cool.
And then he explodes. The other guy is attacking your ally, who is deflecting expertly, blocking with his full plate armor, trying to tie him up, and is going to, hack into that guy with his great sword a couple times, weaken him down, and now Poppy. You feel like you're on the precipice of being crushed to death, or maybe worse. Who knows?
Well, from inside, I'm just like grimacing and like, all right then, you've had your fun. And I push myself like against the inside of my shield, and it's like, I asked nicely earlier. Now I'm done asking. Let there be light, and I cast Word of Radiance.
What does that do?
Just some radiant damage. He needs to make a con save.
Fails.
Ho ho! 4 radiant damage.
Ouchies, as that burns, it hisses. This thing silently just kind of snarl hissing at you as it experiences the least amount of damage it's ever taken from a party in this fight so far.
I just, as he snarled, I say, sorry, but you brought that upon yourself.
Just chastising. You know better than to be so bitey.
You should behave more.
Amazing. All right. It is its turn. It's going to give you another strength, athletics, or acrobatics. Your choice.
God. Hey! Nat 20.
Okay, nat 20. It goes to whip its tail and throw you. Like, its whole thing is just like, get out of my way, throw you off the balcony and kill you. Nat 20, you get to basically free yourself, do what kind of maneuver you want, and land in any way you want outside of the ground.
Outside, off the balcony, or
No, you get to land any way you want, however you want, where you want, with a nat 20. Because they
back in
tried
the
to throw
doorway.
you and
Back in the doorway.
backflip.
I just back
Yeah.
in the doorway.
All right, it is going to disadvantage bite attack because its mouth its toothy still hurting from its last. And it fails. It snaps at you, cautious, froze a bloody mouth. It snaps at the air where your head is, but you are agile and it's cautious now, and it
I
is
just
kind
put-
of looking.
I just poke my head up over the shield. I go and I give it a toothy grin, and go back underneath.
You and it's your whole personality. You ever get a new outfit at the store and it's your personality? Good, like 2 weeks. This is Poppy with a +1 shield over here. And yeah, amazing. Okay.
I can barely carry it. I just drag it around and put it in front of me.
God. Right, yeah. Sounds of battle are loud. You've got your eyes forward to the right down the stairs. You can hear your sibling joining the Lady Zelruska and her bodyguard in her office, making what sounds to be arrangements to get the way clear defenses down to further pull into a place that you actually really want to be is kind of the inner sanctum where no doubt she keeps a great deal of her most guarded treasures. So one of those being possibly the envelope that you guys are tasked to get. Little side mission there. All right, Cade, to your cadence.
How hurt does this guy look after he's been beaten up by this guy with a greatsword?
He looks below half health.
Because I'm obviously concerned about Poppy. I use my invocation to give myself 12 temporary hit points.
Nice.
I roll to see if I turn to stone.
Oh shit.
That's a 19 that time, so that's a pass.
All right. Your curse subsides. You manage to shake it off. You lose the benefit of the resistance to damage, but you also are no longer this time under threat of turning to stone.
Okay, and this guy, I just go, I bet you can't even hit me in the back, and I just run towards Poppy.
Okay. You will definitely take that attack of opportunity. Foolishly. Nat 20's it.
That's fine. It's a little bit of damage.
Yeah. Oh my god. Max damage. That's fun. It's always nice. Eventually, after doing 4 damage and 2 damage, the moment your resistance is gone, we get a 20 damage total on the
20.
crit.
Okay, it takes 10 damage.
Oh, I didn't even include. No, he already used his venom. That's good. He's already used his envenomed attack on Voltus. So yeah, that's good. That it would have been an extra. Yeah. It would have been a
Well,
lot.
he has resistance to poison because of the protection that I put on him.
That's true. But thankfully there's no poison damage here.
Yeah.
But that would have been
Okay.
clutch, by the way.
So that guy takes 10 damage if he's still alive.
He is maimed. He's now down to a less quarter of life.
And
Kind
I
of sitting
run
above
up.
and stuff. Yeah, for a good hit.
I run up because obviously, and I get there and I can see Poppy's a little bit away from this guy, and I stand right in between them.
Okay, nice. Entering the fray, challenging this one of the biggest enemies you've ever encountered.
And I bonus action drink a healing potion because I need some hit points.
Absolutely. Okay. Annie, you see your brother and sister staring down this bleeding, wounded. You could see your two other siblings frozen. There's arrows and wounds all over this thing. It's kind of at the edge of the balcony. What do you want to do?
Is the guy that just hit Cade still in between me and them? Because Cade was.
No, because you did the cool whip thing and got up. We're heading up the stairs, so it's behind
Okay,
you.
cool. At that point, if I see the thing, I'm just going to use the whip and try and whip it around its neck because it's a silvered thing.
Mhm.
I just want to try and get that thing to the ground.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Okay, that is 15 plus 5, dirty 20.
It manages to beat you. The
Dang it.
contested check, as it is so it's very strong, and manages to kind of wrap one of its arms around the whip and kind of pull you a few steps closer. But otherwise, he's kind of now holding the whip.
Well, if it's holding the whip, that's okay. I've got the dagger in my other hand because I picked it up. I am going to look for one of the cuts that I can see that's closest, and I'm going to look to make that cut bigger.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack rolls. You close in.
Okay. Second is. Ha! Okay, Kraken. Dirty.
Oh, nat 20. God, all of you
Nat
guys,
20.
all of
So
us.
nat 20 for that.
Hey, look, you just did one on us, so it's only fair.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just like, man, and I was watching the last game too, and I was like, man, we ended on multiple nat 20s as well.
I love my Kraken. All right.
It's a good thing. I like it. High action, high damage, and the fight quick.
Okay. That is 8 damage.
Damn, yeah, cutting that wound open, it is thrashing. It's starting to look really bad. It seems just so agitated, wanting to really get after its mission, but is being thwarted by the munchkins of Munchkinville. Yeah. So let's see. All right.
And seeing that Poppy's not, near it, I'll just kind of yell because I'm assuming I can't see Poppy per se.
Oh, Poppy's not grappled anymore.
No, not grappled, but is she on the other side of this thing?
No,
Or-
she's on your side.
On
Yeah,
my
she's
side. Okay,
trying
I thought
to-
she was.
To protect the Duchess. So
Cool.
so yeah, you're side by side with your family here.
Hey, Poppy.
And
Oh, hi! Didn't see you come in here.
Yeah, it took a little while. A bunch of little snaky ones. This guy's kind of nasty, though.
You guys were kind of slow out there, weren't you?
There was a bunch of little ones. They kept trying.
one's twice your size. All right, Poppy, it's your turn.
As Cade, does Cade still look injured fairly well after that hit?
No, my potion, I'm actually fine. Because I basically I had 12 temporary hit points. I only went down 10 hit points, and then the potion got me back up that.
Well, then I don't even know what. I'll just heal myself.
Yeah, might as well. Okay.
Do I?
You can also take the dodge action if you're ever like, what do I do in a fight? And people.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's going to hit me again, and I just can't take another hit. So we'll heal myself for 4d4 plus 4.
Nice. Okay, did you keep concentration on Hex after that crit?
Yes. So it's a basically half damage, so it was a DC 11 check.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then,
Okay.
actually, you know what? So that was a bonus action. As an action, I'm going to take out a handful of flour and throw it in the guy's face. He needs to make a con save.
What's the
14?
DC? He does pass. Unfortunately.
So
I'm
he
sorry.
takes.
I feel like I'm
No,
rolling.
it's
too
fine.
high.
He takes half damage on this.
Okay.
So, actually, that was max damage. So he takes 6 radiant
Hey,
as
nice.
I throw just sparkling flower in his face, like a little explode. Like, you know how flour explodes when it's air,
Yes,
like
a flash,
like
well, flash flame. Yeah, um, yeah,
take that.
perfect. Blasting this thing for six damage.
Yeah, because it was
Damn,
half damage.
nice.
Half damage. It would have been 12.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Um, okay, very nice. And let's see, copy. Do do do. Its turn. Gosh. Um, looking at each of you, hmm, it's going to. Who looks the weakest, as in the least health in relation to your max? Who looks like they're really, really hurt?
I'm at max.
I don't think I'm almost at max.
We're all at max.
I'm
Well, Matt,
covered
you're
in
all okay.
blood from all the explosions, so it might be difficult to tell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're all small. Who's the least armored?
Oh,
Me?
probably. What do you have?
No, me. I have no armor on.
He's
Oh,
got
What's
no
that?
armor?
There
Okay,
you go. Oh yeah, he's not wearing any
Okay.
clothes. That's right.
that's right.
No, I have my suit on. I have my suit on, but
Oh,
I
that's
don't need.
right.
That would be
Yeah.
me because I was wearing the show stuff. I don't have my armor on.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, so both of you.
we have. We have elegant clothes on, not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It will do one bite attack at Annie and one tail attack at Cade. Annie, what's your AC without any?
I'm making sure it's not on there. Hold on. It is not on there right now, so 16.
What, armor is 16?
That's what I'm double checking because I don't see the
Because
armor.
that would be
in my
impossible.
What's your dexterity mod? What's your dexterity mod?
Unless you're
Dex
dead-
is +1.
So you got 11 AC with a shield.
11?
13.
Okay.
If you haven't got a shield, it's 11.
Oh. I wonder if we've been keeping that accounted for all fight.
'Cause I don't
Probably
see-
not. I don't think.
I don't think it's ever
don't know.
mattered. If it has, any case. All right. Okay. Well, in that case, it will still. Well, no, actually, this one will hit. As it will bite you, Annie. You are taking 7 piercing and 9 poison,
16. Okay.
and you'll need to do a con save.
$17 plus 4.
You're
21.
fine. And then Cade, you will get struck by the tail,
Okay, that's 14
taking
because of mage armor.
8. Still hits. It's taking 8.
Okay. He doesn't take any damage because that blast that took off my armor of Agathis.
Okay, that's right. And then you are going to do an athletics or acrobatics check to resist being kind of entwined or grappled here.
Okay, 20, but not natural.
Rolled 2, so you managed to expertly, whatever flavor it is, in terms of grace or just strength or just firm belief of not wanting to be touched. You do not get touched by the tail after the smack.
I tell him that this is not consensual, and he has to stop.
He does. He respects it. He says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought this was a whole thing. Are you here for the event? This people who are into snakes, hurting them very badly. This was the." He holds up brochure. Did you guys not sign the waiver? Oh boy. But in any case, I respect that. I'm gonna go, and he's gonna leave. No, I'm kidding. He's gonna try to kill you guys. Because he doesn't know what else to do. Because all his people are dying around him, and you full of health and whooping ass.
From behind the shield, actually from the side of the shield this time, you see a head poke out. It's like, I tried to calm him down earlier, but that didn't work. And back under, behind the shield.
Okay, good gods. Let's see. I guess this will be nearly the end as Voltus finishes off the last guy down there thanks to the help of Cade helping wound him pretty bad. Kind of coming up and using his full kind of movement to get to the top of the stairs, kind of looking at you guys. You have it handled? Tell me you have it handled.
It's working on it.
Right. And probably this is the second time you've seen him come up the stairs.
Voltus, my man in action.
And Kate, your turn.
Okay, transfer hex to this guy, and then
What
I
action
use.
Is that?
That's bonus action.
Bonus action. That's cool.
And then using my temporary hit point thing to gain 12 temporary hit points, and that's my action. So I'm not attacking this turn. I just need some hit points.
And then this guy's going to be strength for his.
It's strength, but it's only strength checks, so it's not skill based things. It's only strength checks. So it's not a huge amount, to be fair.
Okay. I mean, he's been trying to throw with strength, so it has mattered. So it will make a difference in the future if he lives long enough. Annie.
So he's still holding on to the whip, yes?
Yep.
Good. I'm going to pull back with the whip. At the same time, I'm going to take the dagger that I have in that cut that I've made bigger, and I'm going to make it even bigger. So it's pull down and keep cutting.
Okay, do an attack roll.
15 plus 5, dirty 20 for the dagger.
It's a hit. Carve away. So evil. He's just an innocent snake man who's going home to his snake family.
Nope, he's not going home to his snake family. That was 4 plus 3, so that's 7.
7, nice. As he kind of carve up, as he's kind of being pulled down, he's weakened by the hex. He's bleeding very badly. He's starting to really lose that kind of snake energy and become like a chill has overtaken him. Blood loss being that chill.
You really, really shouldn't hurt family members. It's not very nice.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie.
Poppy. Actually, wait a minute. Because I'm not grappled or anything like that.
No.
After I make the hit, I would just like to pull and just kind of move so I could like... Future me is thinking to pull his head down to the ground.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, if we could.
Because you're trying to pull him by the whip?
I'm trying to pull him by the whip.
All right, he's going to let go of the whip. But he will just not. He feels you pull and he's wounded. He's not going to play tug of war with you. He's going to give that.
Aw, that's not any fun.
Yeah, he seems bewildered by whatever enchantments have you able to do so much, so little. All right. Poppy.
Seeing Callus get hit, I'm going to kneel down behind my shield and conjure a hot sticky bun. And I'm going to pop up over the shield. I go, Callie, get over here! And I'm just going to shove this just completely gooey bun of peace in her mouth. So she has like just icing all over her face. And she gets 15 HP back.
Awesome. I'm just picturing the icing all over my face, complete with all of the exploded creatures that Cade managed to add to my decor.
And I do that without provoking an opportunity attack, just to let you know.
So yeah, you're all within its reach. Okay. Very nice, very nice. All right, its turn. Gosh, it's weakened. It's hurt. Yeah, it's going to retreat. It's going to take the disengage action, and it is going to slither up where it came from, which previously was from the ceiling outside the balcony of the ballroom, and is going to go ahead and use its climb speed. So if you will, to slide up the walls and away.
Is it on top of the ceiling at the moment? Is it?
It's on top of the ceiling of the ballroom. So 40. It used its 40 feet movement.
Okay.
It's not 40 feet away because it had to go ceiling and the wall, and it's less than 40 feet away in terms of. But it will go to you, Kate, as it's trying to get away from you guys. As you can see, guards are storming in at the ground beneath it.
Okay. I hold my Mao at the handle, the head furthest away, point it up at him, use a bonus action to convert that into a pistol as it shrinks down and turns into a pistol in my hand, and then I shoot it.
It's like an anime. Like it just turns it into a freaking flintlock and blasts this thing at the sky.
And that's 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's a hit with, it's still got hex on it as well. So
yeah. Oh my god.
16 points of damage.
It arcs its back and falls from the ceiling, crashing to the ground as all 1,200 pounds of it smash and splatter 80 feet down below, or from your position 45 feet down, but from where it fell about almost 80 feet.
As he does that, I said, don't mess with halflings.
And at that point, your siblings come out of a stasis and just seem to be nonverbal and clearly dazed, confused, but they're
absolutely
they
not. I'm getting on top of that. I'm getting on top of it, and I'm looking at the face. He'll make a nice hot dish for dinner.
Maybe leave that to the other chef so we can go find out what happened with the Duchess.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cool. I'd go over to grab Amira and take her, since we're supposed to go back to the doorway, I'm guessing.
Yes, yeah. She's just kind of like the same energy of like, I went on a rocket car. And like, very much like very Rat Race, like when they like that scene where they come out of the rocket picked up by the I don't know what was like the special people tour yeah, so Admira and Merrick clearly whatever hypnotic magic had held them, it's slowly wearing off, speaking like the childhood selves. They've kind of regressed, and they're slowly getting back to. You can see their eyes. They'll need a little help walking and moving. So
I run up to Poppy and make sure Poppy's okay, because obviously she was getting beaten up by this snake when I entered the room.
Oh, I look perfect.
Perfect. So it was all a ruse. Are you sure you're not the invincible Poppy?
I just look it.
God, that was my trick. You can't nick my trick. I had one redeeming feature, and now you're doing it.
Oh, it's a different feature, buddy.
Same effect.
Inspiration point. That's so funny. Same effect. Amazing. That just hit. I scratched my brain. I'm like, I hope that doesn't become a thing I say, because it's gonna get in my ear. All right. Yeah, you guys can see as you guys go back to the doorway, the Duchess's office, well adorned, and I think there's a picture of this that we can switch to. It's got the chair, the desk, but more importantly, let me see if I can.
Also, because I don't know what's going to happen, because I transfer Hex back to myself because it lasts up to an hour.
Okay.
Actually, level 2 spell, 4 hours it lasts up to.
That sounds dangerous. You should talk to your doctor. So, that said, yeah, you see a beautiful ornate room poignantly, the bookshelves have parted to open up to a passageway, and it looks like she is kind of there with Voltus, and she is gesturing for you. You're muted, but I do enjoy seeing your mouth do the thing.
So we can see Voltus with her, but Voltus is with us. Yes.
No, Voltus is with her. That's the Voltus. The Voltus kind of run in, kind of knowing that you guys had it under control.
Oh, okay.
So there's one Voltus, and they're.
I'll just say it's like we need to follow them. We need to follow them.
Doppelgangers. Kill both of them. See what happens.
Okay, I'm dragging Merrick on one arm and Amira on the other arm. So it's like I have a whip, I have a dagger, I have two arms pulled to the side, and I have siblings, and I'm just kind of like, let's go.
Everyone's passive perception. It's just no reason.
9.
14. 14.
14. Okay. And Annie, what was yours? I don't know if you said it or
11.
11. Okay. Perfect. All right. Yeah. As there's a sense of great urgency. Quick, we must get to safety. Bring your people. Are they okay?
I think so. They're a little dazed, but I think they're okay.
These are my inner chambers. I am trusting you with a great deal by introducing you to where I keep a great deal of my most precious family heirlooms belongings. As you can see, just down the hall, there's a light as a chamber kind of opens up, and there's on alcoves. There seems to be beautiful, very obviously magical pieces of the Zelbruska history. There is what looks to be half plate made of a gorgeous, beautiful, like master craftsmanship. Like we're talking about, like the armor of the a Roman emperor, or perhaps a pope who would go into battle. Who even knows? But just beautiful
Battle
iconography.
Pope, nice.
Battle Pope, yeah, and half plate that looks like it's made of a rare metal that looks metallurgically just divine. It's just so beautiful. There is a bust of a gorgeous woman in kind of what looks to be toga robes, and on her alcove shelf is a gorgeous, beautiful blade. A blade that looks like a stiletto that can pierce any kind of armor. There's bracers on a statue that is only like a statue of like a child, perhaps, of maybe Zelruska's even youth. The image looks like a younger. The statue itself is very obviously stone, but the bracers on it are magical, and the bow is stone. And it's a beautiful rendition of her, like maybe her, or maybe her daughter, or someone else in her family, firing
Do I
a
need
bow.
to make a roll?
Which, for what?
Magical shinies?
Oh yeah, I mean, you could do a large arcana to kind of glean as
Oh no,
pieces.
because part of the
That's
drink.
right.
Yeah, magical.
Yeah,
shinies.
that's right. That's right. You can do, what is it? Was it a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's right. You have to touch all the magic things.
Yes, and there's now this shiny all this stuff.
Yep.
Oh god, and my wisdom is a -1. Okay,
Can I just stop her and hit her with a wooden spoon? It's like, stop it! It's not yours.
We'll see if she fails or passes. Let's give her the credit to see if she's.
I had a 15 -1, so 14.
You fail as the immense amount of shinies in this condensed place overwhelms you. And Poppy, you do notice it, and you can, if you want, try and restrain her, or you can.
No. I'm not restraining her. I'm just like a mother slapping their kid walking through an antique store, just like, but with a wooden spoon, just pow.
Wooden spoon.
Ow!
It stings, but it doesn't overwhelm or override the compulsion as you look at it all. There's beautiful pieces. There's a wand or a rod in the hand of what looks like a bodiless statue. There's like I said, loot galore, but in a fancy gallery that continues down, like it continues on. Which do you touch first?
The bracers, they look like they're my size.
They do. They are. Yeah. Um, as Zelruska kind of stops abruptly to see you, fondling her treasures. Says, what are you doing?
It's so pretty. It's all
Yes.
shiny. There's so much shiny.
Yes, those were the bracers of archery my father gifted me when I was just a young girl. I did not know then he was trying to cover up my inadequacies with the weapon. It enhances one's ability magic.
Well,
I suppose you've saved my life. Perhaps when we know things are okay, perhaps there's room for you to be rewarded even further for saving my guests and myself. If you wish these things, I'm not keen to part with them, but my life has been saved. Voltus knows
She
I
just
don't
can't
care.
not touch things.
I can see all the shiny. It sparkles. All of it sparkles.
I understand that
Her
you-
nickname's the Mag. Her nickname now is going to be the Magpie.
The magpie. We're gonna actually have a poppy dessert called the pie as well. Baked magpie.
I don't want to be baked.
Get you stoned. Same thing. And she says, "Wait, I understand that some of you are affected by magic and a more diminutive mental capability. Is this what has happened to you as well? You have been struck in the head and cannot control yourself to touch the shinies, as you say?"
Yeah. And there's a lot here. And I'm gonna keep like moving my. I've got the whip and the dagger, but my hands are kind of still doing the. I am attempting not to touch any other shinies. Attempting. Not very well.
These things are not trapped, but please try to control yourself.
She doesn't take, she just has to touch.
Very well. I guess touch and free yourself of this urge as we move towards safety.
As soon as I'm giving permission, my hands like touching.
They're just oily hands just getting all over this stuff. Blood and desserts and all manner of stuff. Just
Explosion.
it just hurts. It just hurts. Causing her psychic damage. Voltus kind of shakes his head and says, "I'll never understand the minds of people capable of powerful tactical foresight and abilities in battle, and then this."
I think, well, balance is an important aspect of all lives. If you can't do everything perfectly, you've got to have some balance in your life.
It is a spectrum, I understand. At least I can trust you with her life. At that point, she will guide you further in. This is a place that, as you know, carries articles of my family's history. It is important to me to keep them safe from prying eyes. Only bring them out on display when I feel the urge to remind people, diplomatic meetings in my office, that I have come from a family of great history, proud history, who have served the king of this place. These lands, they are important. As she takes you finally to this kind of final treasure area and says, "I think we've avoided the worst. Hopefully my guards have secured the perimeter and there are no more other assassins, though I cannot be sure. I know that battle is ringing out. Hear it even in the kitchens. Oh no, the kitchens. I hope the staff are okay.
We did hear the chef yelling about they dared entered his kitchen.
Woe be to anyone who crosses a chef in their own home territory.
I'll
Kitchen well armed with knives.
Yeah.
I'll give two thumbs up to his. Like he'll take care of it, especially with that poisoned flower we found.
Has he seen Under Siege?
The movie?
Yeah, that's why you
God,
never mess
Steven
with
Seagal.
cooks.
Yeah, there's also Hunt for the Rocktober. What else? Anyway, yeah, the Navy and their cooks, man. Um, all right. So she looks to all and says, "What now? What do you determine is the best course of action?"
How did these
Uh,
guys get past your guards in the first place?
I will be investigating that, but I suspect it has to do with the possibility of having enemies, bribes, maybe murders in the night. Seems that some of them were wearing the uniform. I suspect I will have to find out what happened to the guards themselves, and I worry. I worry. Do you think that their families have been endangered or leveraged against them? Not everyone's
um,
family is as capable of heroics as yours.
I'll also point out that uh, even with the processes that we put in place, somebody still got to the grain that was to be used for the food. But it's been taken care of. That's why there was no issue during the ball. But
I think there could have been a greater loss of life. Someone really wanted to make a very big spectacle of my downfall, not some clean dagger to the throat. Will this
but
could you please?
Chef Boley is going to look into the uh, your suppliers, and we'll get down to he'll get to the bottom of that.
She looks at her guard. Voltus, will you please go help Chef Boley? Make sure that he is safe. Make sure he is himself. I want to make sure that we have an account, an honest account, a clear account, and to make sure that he is alive. He says, but, my lady, I cannot leave you. It's too dangerous. Darling Voltus, it is a matter of duty now that I command you to trust these people, unless you think for any reason they have tricked me in some way. He looks to each of you with measuring eyes. No. I will take care of this. I will return. Of course, Voltus, but do not rush. Do not be tricked. Do not be so keen to protect me that you forget there are other people in my care that need your protection as well. He nods. And with a turn of his cloak, marches away to the office and very presumably to the kitchens. Loyal, devoted. It's hard to find in this way, but somehow I have grown fortunate and I find you all here. So, do we wait the storm? Do we find out who persecuted this? Do we chase them down? What is your hope in business? I don't want to keep putting you in danger, but that is what I think my life is now.
I think partially finding out what happened with the supplier will help with that. Outside of that, it would just come down to the letter, because that's going to be our next,
Letter?
or the invitation, in figuring out how whoever the poison person is obviously a part of, you know, likely this ambush.
This letter that I have, what importance is it to you?
It's not important to us. As we explained before, old Duke of Despair, or whatever his name is, wanted this. Is there a way that we could create a copy of it? Like, what is it?
It is a magical invitation to a place that is not on any map. It's a place that only can be reached through a barrier of magic that the master of that place knows its secrets from an ancient time. From a time when this sea had not been so shattered. From a time when there was a kingdom once. Kingdom
A
that
kingdom in
now
the sea?
is at the bottom of the Great Sea. Yes.
Like we had explained, like we were very, you know, forthcoming about this, that he wanted this letter in exchange for telling us who the maker of these poisons, or the contact he has that would give us that information. And we had talked about, is there a way to magically make a copy of this in some form or fashion that, you know, so that you're not without the, we're not taking something from you, but we're not trying to be subversive here.
Nice. I am wondering if one of you has placed a curse on me. A spell.
A curse on you? I think we're cursed. We've cursed ourselves.
Not myself this day. Perhaps someone had tampered with my food or drink. Perhaps it is the understandable, shaken worry that it's not over, or it's going to get worse. Or there are people whose lives have been taken just this day, and I have yet to realize the true toll. As I said, I am not. I've played a game, a political game, for a very long time, but I've never felt more worried that I'm being guided to a trap.
How does she look right now?
She looks nervous, unsure, confused. I suppose we'll have to find the envelope, the letter, so we can make this magical copy.
Is that possible? Is it possible to make a copy? I don't know. We don't know these types of magics, so we're deferring to you in this matter.
I will have to look over it to make sure. Perhaps you can help me find it.
What does it look like?
It is an unmistakable, poignant, magical thing. Perhaps something that would attract your dear friend who loves the shinies. It has a gilded edge to the wax, like it was made of an ancient papyrus, and it was sealed with liquid gold. Gold that is like paper, but stronger than steel. Something to be delivered. Great importance to the right hands. No doubt the king.
How did you wind up with it?
King and I are close. The king trusts me. And I am more magical in my teachings, studies than he is. You cannot perhaps devote yourself to being a king and magic and be proficient at both.
I'd like to do an insight check on her just to see how she's in response to kind of this entire situation with the envelope and asking about the king and whatnot. That's an 18.
She's not herself. She's clearly had left the confidence. It's almost like in this chamber, she's really opened up a degree of vulnerability, but you're not sure it's a degree of almost like the way PTSD could settle in the shock, realizing and things like that. But it's also the possible that she's not telling the truth. She's either lying to you or herself. She's concealing things. There's probably more she knows. She doesn't seem entirely honest and not her true committed self.
Is she wearing the necklace that was shiny and pretty?
She what? Sorry.
Was she wearing the necklace that she had on, one that was shiny and pretty and kind of had that slight magical hum, but not complete?
She is. But there's no magical hum.
I'll just... Madame Zelruska, how flexible are you on Tuesday?
I don't think we have time to wait till Tuesday.
I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to jab Callus like right in the ribs. Just really hard in the ribs.
I'm going to kind of jump a little and just look at her slightly. Side-eyed.
Everything okay?
I think so. Why don't we... Is there someplace to sit in this room?
There is not.
There's not.
Just chests. I guess. Chests could be sat on, but who knows?
I'm going to go up to her and go, I know you've had a really trying day, and I'm going to let go of my siblings' arms and kind of have them stay where they're at. And put my arm around her and move her toward the doorway. Let's have you sit.
Whilst she's doing that, can I just, because obviously there's been a code word been mentioned and I'm being paranoid here of what's happening. I use my awakened mind. It's a bonus action. Choose me and two creatures. So you two people, psychically.
Mm-hmm.
We can actually telepathically talk to each other now for the next 4 minutes. And they can't hear us, what we're saying and stuff. And I'm like, well, look, this isn't very easy for me. Do I hit her or not hit her? Poppy?
I hear
I
ya.
just want to get her out of the room. Because if she doesn't know where this is, she was supposed to find it for us, and we weren't supposed to see where it was at. Remember?
Yep. And she didn't say Tuesday.
Nope. And I figure I'm walking with her, just talking, soothing stuff. This has got to be so hard. You're taking care of so many people. Let's get you to sit down and we can start looking for this.
I've got one.
As you reach out to her, she kind of steps back. She seems like cautious, and she says,
I'll say to her, look,
won't be
last time I talked to you, you were really... I'm going to try to seduce this woman, because she didn't like me last time I met her. So I'm just literally going to do the classic, like last time we talked, you said we needed to have a bit more alone time. We can't get much more alone than this. How are you? What you up to? And try just to be like the same as I was when she completely blew me off last time. But this is just I am just
Yeah, do a deception check. This is a
Yeah.
matter of you trying to bait reaction here.
oh nice. 24.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm not as good at that.
I'll cast guidance on him.
It doesn't help saving throws, unfortunately.
Oh, so that's true.
It's skills.
16 on my wisdom saving throw.
She smiles, says, I know I've perhaps been more romantically inclined in the wake of your charm, but I am not of the mental state, I think, to entertain the delight of your approach. Besides, I am smitten with another. We are to be alone and honest here. I should tell you that much.
I can't see them here at the moment, so that doesn't bother me too much. But I understand your reluctance.
Trust me.
Am I? Does this
say
sound feel like the same rebuttal that I had before? Because last time she kind of just like literally just
no,
completely
this woman
blank.
is trying to let you down gentle and like actually validate a conversation you've never had. Like it's like, oh yes, like I know I was probably like giving you an impression. She would never. She know this person would have been like, I have never given you that impression. Like you were. This is unprofessional. Yeah.
In that case, then I just literally raise my hand, summon a pistol, and point it right at her.
Doing. Multis.
You are not the Duchess. Tell me now what's happening before I shoot you in the head.
I'm gonna go close the door behind.
You could hear like armored footsteps, and then you close the door before they could get there. And you could hear kind of shouting, "What's going on? What's going on?"
Voltus, I'm just gonna say through the thing, Zelruska's been compromised. This is not the Zelruska you know.
That's just like 5, 4.
You're going to shoot the Duchess?
3.
You're not the Duchess, lady.
2.
Understand why you would say such a thing. What have I done?
1. Shoot her in the arm.
All right, roll attack with advantage, and she's not trying to get out of the way.
Okay, so that's 18.
You shoot her in the arm. She wings around and clutches her arm. She's bleeding and she screams, and Voltus goes, "What happened? What are you doing to her?" They shot
Hit the pistol up again.
They turned.
Next arm. 5, 4, 3.
Will die with pain before I
2.
give you to shape changers like you.
1. Shoot her other arm.
God, go ahead and roll a hit.
Oh God. While he's
14.
doing this, I'm looking around the room to see if I
It's a hit.
see any place somebody could be hidden, like somebody who's been knocked unconscious, or other than the chest.
Yeah, do an investigation. And how much
Yeah,
damage?
nothing for that. That is
8.
14.
She wings and screams as her other arm falls to her side. What is wrong with you? This doesn't make any sense.
You said you were flexible on Tuesday. You said you weren't flexible on Tuesday.
So I forgot an answer to a code. Do you think anyone could possibly remember a code? What's
Who
happened?
Who said it was a code? I just asked you a question.
Clearly, it is code. If I did not answer correctly, and I've been believed to be a shape changer, what should I have said?
Yeah.
Leg. 5, 4.
Please
Fine,
don't shoot
fine.
again. We
I'll
need to
tell you
find
what
out
you want to know.
answers.
All right, Annie, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
14. You look around the room. You kind of look at the chests. The chests probably are big enough to hold someone in
Okay.
them.
I'm gonna walk over to the chest, and I'm gonna tell Cade, "Don't shoot again. We need to find out where she really is."
Hey, I will shoot her again if she doesn't look. I don't care. You think I'm letting this? I'll let you go to the chest, and I'll basically point the gun, and I'll point it at her leg this time.
She's kind of got her bloodied arms held up weakly. As Annie, you go to one of the 5 chests. Which one? There's 2 big ones, 2 mediums, one.
Based off of the Duchess's size that I know, which one would look like it would fit her easily into it?
One of the 2 big ones.
Okay, where are the 2 big ones in relation to me?
Left and right on the far side of the room, the same side.
Okay, I will go to the left side and check that one.
Okay. All right. It is.
I'll go to the
locked,
right side as she does that.
and it is also locked.
I'm going to go ahead and I don't have keys to open. Don't have that. I'm going to call over. Do you have a key to open this?
I do. It is with Voltus.
Can I insight check that, please? Because I want to see if that actually is true.
Yeah, I'll aid that. 16.
All right. You just do your own insight, and you do your own insight, respectively. So yeah.
I have no idea. I got a 5, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're not sure, but Skylar, she's telling the truth.
I will creak open the door just enough to go, Voltus,
Yes.
I need the keys to the chests. We believe that the real Zelruska might be inside one of them. This is not the real Zelruska.
Prove it to me, please.
I'll shout out. She reckoned I stood a chance with her. You know that she had no intention of being anything to do with me.
Is this true? He looks to
It's-
her, trying to
Yeah.
get a look at her. What did you do to her? With this, they're torturing me. I'll tell them anything they want to know.
Not so fast, little lady. Our little friend Callie here can see all the magic things in here, and her little medallion. It's not the real medallion anymore. This is not the Zelruska that you know.
Lady, your key is in that medallion. Take it off. Take it off now. At that point, the medallion will just disintegrate, and her form will shrink, and you will see, leaning back against the wall, defeated, is your father, clapping.
I shoot him.
All right, take a shot. This time not at advantage.
22.
Me too. Roll your damage for me, please.
14 points of damage.
18. Oh my god. Okay, I have to roll for this. 18. Okay, so that's. If it ties, let me see what this does. See if the rules have changed.
I'm having daddy issues. Okay, leave me alone.
Oh,
You fire, and is it a projectile? Projectile?
Yep. No, it's a.
They catch the projectile out of the air between their fingers and drop it to the
Wait.
ground.
I checked my ears real quick. Do I still have my earrings on?
Your earrings.
Yeah, the earrings of missile snaring or missile.
You understand that is exactly probably what you just saw, but you still have your earrings.
Like, whoa.
I taught you everything I could, when I could, how I could, even if I wasn't there. And here we are. We're after the same thing. Why are we fighting? Come, Joe. Come now.
I say, well, one of us hasn't lied directly to our faces.
Lies have been there your whole life. From your mothers, from me, from yourselves. Why is a lie that protects you so bad?
Because it hurts other people.
You said so yourself. One doesn't hurt family. We shouldn't hurt family. The others, unfortunately, collateral damage. I know that sounds heartless. I know that's not what the good guys say in the stories you were raised on. But you have to know, you can't save everyone. You can't do it all. I tried to tell you. You can't be a king and a mage and be good at it. You can't be a father and a hero of the world and be good at both. I had to choose. I chose hero. The world is in danger. Yes, you're mad at your father. Get over it.
Shoot him again.
Actually,
So I blast him.
I want to deck him.
In fact, I transfer my hex to him and then I blast him.
Oh shit, there you go. That actually might do it.
18 to hit.
18's a hit. So
Okay, that's only 18 points of damage.
18 exceeds what he's capable of catching there, as he does. He kind of holds his hand out and you blast a hole in it. And then he just kind of closes the wound after kind of looking at you through it.
As that's happening, can I walk over and literally Callus wants to cold cock him?
Okay. Go ahead and swing.
Am I doing just strength?
An attack roll.
Attack
So
roll first.
with the fist, punch, whatever it is.
Okay, 16.
He is going to sidestep as you punch the wall.
We have every right to be angry at you.
Yes. We can settle this with a therapist. In the meantime, we have to find that envelope.
We? What'd you do with
Wait.
Zelruska?
He's dead. What? What? Voltaris is going to try and throw the door aside.
I'll let him in. I'll let him in.
Yeah.
He comes in
I'll
and
go.
he just,
Have at him.
at that point, you just see Voltaris just kind of swinging and smashing everything in his path.
And then I close the door behind him.
As you can see, Voltaris is battering violently over and over again. It's a vicious sight. A man clearly in anguish because, and this is kind of a free insight for you, this man loved Zelruska with a heart of companionship, of an endearment, an intimacy, a bond further than duty. And at that point in the pulp, the shape of your father will change, and it will be the shape of Zelruska. And Voltus will be like trying to finish it off. Can't.
Oh, he might not be able to.
Do it. I'll just say, Voltaris or Voltus, just do it. And then restrain him.
I need to know where she is. Where's her body?
Just, Voltus, do it. And then I'm gonna, through the telepathy, it's like, as soon as if we can kill him, restrain him, I can cast Spare the Dying on him.
All right.
But at least
I transfer my pistol to a Mal, and I'm whacking him with bludgeoning damage, but doing it non-lethally.
Zalriska just kind of looks up and says, "For what it's worth, she thought it was you when she died."
Okay.
Oh,
That was a nat 20 though.
Oh, and then you clock her into unconsciousness. And at that point, the shape rescinds into a amorphous, ghostly, medium-sized visage. Something that has no real pigment. Almost like those things at the bottom of the ocean that have never seen light, with eyelids transparent and pupils foggy, almost like speckles of starlight. White hair, white nails, white veins, and everything else just looks jellyfish, but humanoid.
I'll tell Voltus, can you restrain him? Can you restrain it?
She thought it was me killing her.
No, that was not her.
can't trust what he's saying.
I know, but
He's
wherever
saying
she
to
is-
get it in your head.
So she's alive?
We have no idea.
We don't know. But restrain this creature now.
Yes.
We'll
As he
figure
kind of
this out
takes
together.
Cuffs and slaps the cuffs on.
Hold it.
back.
And
they-
I'll cast Spare the Dying.
Are they magic cuffs? Because that whole shifting thing.
They're not, but I'll cut the bastard's head off. That should do it.
It's barely alive right now. It's just basically just enough to.
Goodness gracious. What next issues will we experience now beyond Daddy and something else? Something else.
What was your goal?
Just to get the damn envelope.
Why do you
Why?
care about the envelope?
As those who attend will decide the fate of this plane of existence, at least all the surrounding regions. Every king, queen, master, order that touches the Sea of Fallen Stars has received such an envelope. And the king was not interested. Long did I travel to would be gifted with its opening. It has taken quite a craft of many moments to be in this position. Rushed as it was, I expected to at least have bought some time to have you help me find that envelope, but unfortunately you already discussed enough with her that I misplayed into your rightfully cautious hand. So here we are.
So you can't make a copy of this, can you? Hit him.
Callus will walk up.
All three people.
I may be a cleric of peace, but
Mm-mm.
I know danger when I see it.
We'll bring her back. Says Voltaris. We'll bring her back to life. Then you will pay. Funny thing, that killed her with black blood. Sorry. Had to be thorough.
Then we need to find the letter and give it to the other one.
Leave two.
That one
Sorry.
you guys were talking
No,
about.
don't say that.
Oh, you were saying
That's
to the other
telepathic.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right. So, you're gonna kill me then?
What the hell are you?
Great question. I am a shapeshifter, changer of forms, an agent. Seems like Discord, but is making sure to lead the world away from chaos. There are those of us who want to make sure that whatever fate is decided with these giants with these yuan-ti, with these powers that hope to resurrect an ancient kingdom. Don't destabilize that power that has been so carefully divided and allowed for peace. Centralized power like this, you must surely realize, would turn into, well, either an oligarchy or singular, easy, corrupted monarchy, tyrant. Giants are not known for acquiescing to the lesser folk, and this Savathor and Sarissa, whatever their mission is, it interrupts long plans.
Whoever you are, one advantage of not having a father is we get to make our own decisions and what we do moving forward with what feels right. I don't even know at this rate if you're our father or just some helpless shifter that can't even maintain its form. Why, in any shape or form, should we listen to someone as incoherent and as formless as you? If you haven't even got a backbone to stand up, why do we need to even consider what you have to say? There's not a shed. There's not an ounce of you in any of us.
Our mothers
It
raised us.
shapeshifts, turns into the visage of the halfling.
Yeah, he gets a smack again for that one.
Goes unconscious.
I'm like,
goes back to being a whatever that is, shape changer of sorts.
Once he goes unconscious, I'm going to start looking around the room. I'm trying to find this envelope. Does anybody have like an axe on, or a small axe that I can see?
I basically go, if you want an axe, I just transform my into an axe. You only got it for a minute, but yeah.
That's fine.
That's
and I'm
dope.
walking over to each of the chests, and I'd like to try and smash the locks on the chests one by one.
All right, I'll let you just easily kind of go through that. And the big chests are filled to the brim with gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
The smaller ones look to be filled with scrolls that are contained in humidifying boxes,
Okay.
humidity protecting boxes, like kind of like a way cigar, precious document.
Mm-hmm.
And then last one is a more personal, like looks like letters, love letters, letters from childhood, missives of a more familial kind of relationship.
Is that between
Understandably-
Voltis?
Oh, sorry.
Is that between Voltis and the Duchess?
He looks and says, "Some of those are my letters." Yes.
Okay.
I
Anything
see
in
why
that
she
slab?
would want to hide these. Not only would it be dishonorable for her to be open with our relationship, but if there are shape changers who could learn any of these things, fool myself and others. She was cautious, just not cautious enough. He snarls, looking down at this thing. Is your father?
No, I don't think he was, because I can't. None of us can transform like that, so it's pretty sure he's not our father.
He's just trying to get.
He's just pretending. He's just pretending to be our father.
Using what he thought would be a weakness for us.
I want this thing alive enough to tell us where we can go to get revenge. I want to kill who's responsible.
Well, he's just unconscious right now. I would say you do whatever you want with him.
I'm not in the right mind. I think I'd kill him. But clearly, you've done this before. You seem experts in this craft.
I mean, we just killed him and brought him back.
Okay. Can I? Obviously, I've hit him enough times now that he knows that I'm willing to do this as matter of times as it. Yeah, as much as. Can I? I want to intimidate, slap him, wake him up.
Yep.
And I want to intimidate him in a way to sort of basically go. There comes a time when I can keep hitting you, and I will not be bringing you back. I have no qualms about this. You're not my father. You're no one important. In fact, if you were my father at this point, I don't really give a shit. You can just get lost and go to hell. What's happening? Where is the Duchess? Your answers on this will have some weighting on whether you live or die in the next 30 seconds.
Do an intimidation.
I'd like to
check
do an
with advantage. Very nice.
26.
Oh my god.
I'd listen to him.
I'm not trained
not
to
like we
care
stop
about
him.
my life. But I can tell you will go further and beyond with the time you have, Halfling, to make sure that I am miserable. I will give you answer, and I will speak true, and I will a merciful death. For I've done at least that much. I'm not your father, so whatever you hate have towards him, please realize it was just a tool that I reached and found on the surface of each of your minds. All of you. So complex and, like me, transparent.
You're muted,
Muted.
Annie.
Even though he's transparent looking, is he still like flesh enough because the cuffs are on
Yes.
him?
Yeah.
Awesome. I want to kick between his legs really hard. Callus is just.
It's a small leg, though.
It's a small, but you know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he
So
just
he's
kind
going
of
to do that, and then I'm going to
goes
turn and start.
unconscious again. And he's out.
Sorry, he pissed me off. And I start looking at the chest, and I'm looking for any of the shiny magic, pretty
Yeah.
things.
You find give me one more investigation check with advantage, as you can clearly sense magic here.
Oh, cool. I'm glad I had advantage because that was a 5 and a 15.
You find at the bottom of the gold coins a thrum of magic on the leftmost treasure chest.
I'm literally just going to take the chest and shove it over so everything, all the gold falls out.
Yeah, 100, couple hundred, several hundred gold coins tumbling out. Bottom. Oh, sorry. You try to push the chest over. I apologize. You can't.
Huh.
It's unmoving, like locked in place.
That doesn't go anywhere. That's weird. I'm going to reach in and start trying to scoop out the gold coins.
Will just kind of looks up and says, at the bottom of that chest, there's a lever. It opens a door to where she keeps her prisoners.
You could have led with that.
I wasn't sure who was who
Who
and
was
what's
who?
going on.
I'm
And I
continuously scooping.
don't have the mental fortitude to have lost someone I love and think so clearly as that. But down there, I'll
You
tell
haven't-
you as much. There is cages.
I'll say to him, you haven't lost her yet. She still could be alive.
She's not. She's behind the desk, throat slit, black blood venom. Says the stirring figure of the changeling.
Behind the
She-
desk, upstairs, and
Yep, I only had so much time. For those of you who might wonder why it was so rushed, I had to take the visage of Voltus, move past while you were dealing with Yanti, earn her
that's
trust as
my
Voltus.
one failed that perception.
Yep. That was where your one was. And I convinced her I was Voltus while she was helping me determine where her vault was and how to. As the door was opened, I slit her throat. She gurgled and gasped, looked me in the eyes, wondered why, and then her eyes closed and I stopped. And I did my best to take her shape, such short notice. Then Voltus showed up, thankfully, to reinforce what I needed in convincing you all who I was. And then we are here. The mistake was not having enough time to look for the damn envelope. Time is not on our side still. You can do what you want to me, there are others.
I'll look at Voltus. If that's where she keeps the prisoners, I think that's a great spot to put this one.
Yes. Oh, yes.
He doesn't
And,
deserve to
here's
be a
that-
prisoner.
One of three things can happen. You torture me, and then kill me. You just kill me, or you leave me to rot. I'm prepared to tell you what you want to know,
Then tell away, please.
in hopes that I get to choose one of those three outcomes.
Sure. In the best
You like?
performance I can give.
Yeah, do deception check.
I'm going to
no.
be looking at Poppy like, I'm sorry, what?
That's a 3.
Yeah. I am a spy who can read minds. You can do me the dignity of at least being honest about how this is going to go.
I don't think you know me very well, do you? I can't read my own mind.
Shape changes. Buns of peace. Buns of peace. Eat this stupid bread. Ugh.
I'm going to take a gold coin from the floor and thwap it at its head.
A tip for my good performance. And he
No,
goes to Cade. I thank you so much. We could throw harder than that, so we could do this. Quick, grab something sharper, something more dangerous, something thicker than your own skulls.
You think you're sly, don't you?
I say to him, look, if mere weapons can't hurt me that much, do you think words can? That's all you've got is words.
You think
Words
we have
and that
feelings?
mean. I don't even have a father. I don't care anymore.
We're all
On the
dead
people-
What our
inside.
feelings were. Yeah. You think you're going to make any deal out of us for that? Insult away. Carry on.
Understood the
Go on.
obsession of parents. They're just older versions of your species. They have no sway. Why do you care to make such a point about not being hurt by someone who's clearly, in their absence, made you so angry you shoot me, thinking I was he?
You just
You-
pissed me off. It wouldn't matter if it was him or not. You just.
So I can't.
And he put us, and you put us in this situation. So yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, you could definitely piss me off, but with the way you're acting at the moment, not so much.
Well, I lack any hope of self-preservation. As I said, I just want to choose the. Wouldn't that be fair?
if you have no self-preservation, then just tell us what we want to hear, and then we'll figure out which one we decide you deserve.
How about this? You pick two. We flip a coin. We choose the coin. Whatever it lands at, you get. You don't get better than that. And I'm just sitting there looking at all the gold.
Ask your questions.
I'm actually going to look at Voltus. You
Really?
was
You
thinking
don't
of-
have a question?
Yeah, actually, who makes the black blood and the pufferfish? Where do you get that?
That's a very good question. It's a very carefully guarded secret, but one I'm happy to reveal because they are of my kind. It's the Thayans from across the Sea of Fallen Stars, whose reach filters through the slave trade, filters through the pirates, filters through all the way over to reach through and make sure death is not something that can be denied, except by them and their undead master. You see, Blackblood is not just a way to make sure death is permanent, to make sure they don't have competition in the darker realms of entropy and necromancy.
So you're saying you're a Thayan? Or they are just the ones that make it?
They make it. My kind does not enjoy being around the undead. Can't take the shape of undead.
Does he have any weapons on him?
He does not, strangely enough.
Hold on a second. Voltus, watch him. I'm gonna run upstairs to find Zelruska and see if whatever weapon was used to slit her throat is still there.
Yep, it is.
Pick it
When
up.
you run up there, I'll say when you run up there, I'd make sure you pick up her necklace.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the necklace. I'm gonna grab the dagger, and as soon as I come in, I'm gonna stab him right in the throat.
Okay, nice. That's so brutal. You just go, and I'm back. Stab. All right, and he's dead.
We got our answer. Do we see Black Ichor come out? Is that still on there or?
It is not on there. Like the nature of poisons is like it has to be reapplied.
Okay.
It's like an oil or is
But
used
it would
up
it,
in, like,
there
D&D
wouldn't
terms.
be any residual on that.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah. That's fair. That's good role play. Like, yeah, you don't know. Yeah.
And at that point, if I reach down in that box to pull the lever, I'd pull the lever up and go, dead, not dead. I still say we throw him down there.
Yeah. And then the steps open up downwards in the spiral steps.
I'll ask Voltus: Are the prisoners alive or are they dead?
There's no,
The answer doesn't matter. It's just pure information.
There are no living prisoners.
Perfect.
Why is it called a prison and not a morgue?
Okay, just because they're not alive, does that mean they're not moving?
I don't understand. If you're asking if they're undead?
Yeah.
No, Lady Zelruska would.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't just, let undead up.
I'm like, I see no point of having a prison if they're dead.
It's a place, I think, for Lady Zelruska to deal with her enemies, who fortunately are a much more dangerous political nature than you might expect, but much like him, I suppose.
Do you know who's down there and how many?
There was 6 prisoners. The max that can be contained, 1 in each cell. They were people who were found trying to plan a terrorist attack to bomb the festival for the food that was going to be delivered.
So when was the last time somebody checked that all down there and dead?
I don't know. It's last time I was with her when she last saw them. She doesn't go down there with them. Well, unless I don't know about it. It would have been maybe a week ago. It connects to an underwater cave.
Okay.
She decided their fates. She was judged during execution. There was enough evidence for what it's worth to have proven that these were people planning to use the civilians to destabilize port and security and belief in Lady Zaluska.
Well, they kind of did that with this. She's dead.
Would you
How are you going to do that?
would you humor me, Voltus, and or humor us and lead us down there so we can see what's down there?
Let's bring that body. And he will grab it by the
I'll
cuffs.
cast light. I'll cast light on the body.
Okay. Yeah, it goes down the steps, and the next scene is the sight of cages and
Before we go
cleaned.
down there,
Mm.
I would want to shut the door, make sure it's locked, and I would shut the
Yes.
trunk that had all the scrolls in.
Yes.
So as we got here now, and we've got the turn to Voltis and say, look, we're here. We've got the necklace. What does this open?
Cages.
Look, I'm small. Talk to me like I'm a child. What do you mean?
This necklace opens up to a key that she can take out, and it goes to anything that the key has been bonded to through her magic. She's a magician. I don't know what else, but I've seen her use it for the cages, for the chests, seen it change to her will. It's like a skeleton key, but
Okay,
I'm not
but
sure how.
if she's dead, does it still work?
I'm worried that it might not. But if it does work, it would only work on the locks that she's enchanted. So,
Also, if it bends to her will to form into a key, we don't know what the keys look like.
no. I do.
Give him the necklace, because we ain't got no clue how it does it.
I'm no magician, but maybe you don't need to be. And he will lead the way.
What do the cages
And,
look like?
Do you have the next slide, or did I not?
These are the only I don't.
Oh,
have.
that's right. I was holding this one, so this would be a surprise. That's right. I apologize. I didn't realize you guys would get this. So, imagine, if you will, the stairs come down to a confined cavern of unworked stone and worked stone. Immediately is like a hall. There's 3 cages on the right, 3 cages separated by like stone formations. So like they're not like so that people can interact with each other. And they're only maybe like people, if their doors were open, could, like, the cages, the prison cells could see each other. But 3 on the right, 3 on the left, all the doors are open, and on the far end of the hall is a still and eerie body of a cave that is completely enclosed in the cave. And like there's like a dock of sorts there.
Wait. So all 6 cages are open?
Yes.
Are there any bodies in any of the cages?
There are no bodies.
And what was at the end of the? You said there was a dock with what?
There's like a dock, despite there not being an outlet or inlet.
I'll look back at Voltus. Can you explain this?
I've been with her a very long time. I've never seen a ship, boat, or anything arrive at this dock. I just assumed it was part of old history.
And where are these bodies? Where are the 6 prisoners?
He looks towards the water. There are hungry things. I wouldn't go too close to the edge. They might be bold today. It's been a while since they've had a meal. She makes a point not to kill and feed, but these times, more frequent threats to the kingdom. I'm sure you understand.
Are these hers creatures?
They don't seem to be controlled by her, but they seem to understand she is a source of. So, yes. Like pets?
Toss
Of a
toss the have him
station nature?
okay. Toss him in. I want to see what happens.
It'll be a brutal death. One that
He's
will
already
be
dead.
ripped apart, shredded, insides to
Actually,
outsides. And
in that
then
case,
it'll be over too soon.
I slap him awake, then throw him in.
That's happening. Do I get my choice?
Yep.
I then throw him. Yep. Throw him in the lake, conscious, so he can feel it.
And we heal him so it lasts longer. What are you doing? What do you mean? Lasts longer. Going to be crab mutant food.
Yeah, worth it. Worthy death, I'd say.
At this point, he will just kind of look at each of you. Say, so this is it then? Our final goodbye.
No. Cade,
Stab me in
chuck
the
him.
throat.
Done.
No. No! I deserved. Sup! And then splash, and he's kind of treading water, kind of sputtering as the stillness of those ripples of the cave seem to hearken.
You just see Poppy.
Things. Oh god! As things that you thought were cavernous like rock pop out, flesh with the rock, and start skittering, and they're about the size of you guys. And they come immediately, like with their crab swimming, kicking legs, go after him and start pincers ripping and pulling and shredding. Basically, turn him into all you can. In a brief flash, he is peeled apart, opened effortlessly, and that translucence ekes into the water as the echoes of his scream linger on and on and on, despite him going under.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
It's satisfying for but a moment.
Callie
Worth it.
shakes her head a little bit.
He says there'll be more to replace him.
Well, yeah, there's all those bodies upstairs. We'll be good.
Do you think that he was with them? Because it sounded like he used them as a distraction. Get in.
Then we need to go back up there and find that invitation.
Yes.
I think I might know what it is.
And telepathically, I'm going to say, and at this point, sorry, Cade, as much as I know you want to go to Fleshhold, we do not need to go to Fleshhold now.
But so what are we doing? We're using this letter to get where it needs to get to, or are we?
I don't know yet, but we were only going to use this letter to get information from the dude at Fleshhold, and we got the information from this guy.
If it was accurate.
Just laughs, a sardonic laugh. You're going to trust the word of a man who was dying anyway? Really?
I did it quite convincing. I turned to him and I did it quite convincingly.
I don't think he was telling the truth. Not that
About
I
the
can say
Thayans?
anything of intelligence. The Thayans would. The Thayans could. To me, it feels like he was saying what was most believable in the moment. What you would initially think is sensible. It's possible he was lying. It's
I don't
possible
even know what the
he wants
Thayans are. I've never even heard of the Thayans. What are the
represents
Thanes?
necromancers, powerful
Ew.
people. They control a large portion of the northeast Sea of Fallen Stars, and they dare to try and control others through cat's paws and threats of power, dangerous death power. They literally wield the power of death and undeath with such ferocity that they have earned a degree of fear and respect from the nearby kingdom. I want to believe that he was telling the truth, but every little dripping word he said was a lie, and we know it. Why would this be truth? We had no reason to give him truth. No. It was just all of us lying. It's like he
So that means we get to go back to the club.
Maybe we
Oh,
go
no.
without. Well, we have this information about the Thanes. Maybe we go back and present him with this information about the Thanes without the invitation. Does that make sense? We keep.
I
if we
don't
fi-
know. I don't know what he. I don't know what he was asking for because I wasn't there.
So, he was asking for this invitation that was received in
Going to find
exchange. In exchange for information about who makes the black blood and the poisons, and a contact that or a contact who could tell us about that, if that makes sense. So if
Change what you want from him?
we go without the letter
I'm-
and say
I'm like,
and present to him, it's like, hey, what can you tell us about the Thanes? We were told
I'm
that
like-
the black blood was.
I
made
turned
by
to
the
Poppy.
Thanes.
I turned to Poppy and go, look, I know I'm more of a action and do stuff rather than talk about it, and it's the reason for that is I get confused quite easily when it comes to this sort of stuff. We were trying to find out about the black blood
Yes,
for
and the pufferfish.
who asked us to find out about that.
Who was that? I think we were trying to find out about it for Zelruska because of the poisons that the dude in the camp was killed by the black blood, and then there was the pufferfish poison that was being used on the some of the aristocrats, where they would be
But it doesn't matter.
basically incapacitated for a time and then come back. And Zelruska said, I'm pretty sure it was Zelruska said that the dude in Fleshhold would be able to give us information on that. So that was for us.
Yeah,
Now,
but Zaruska's dead now.
Oh, I know that. But we still are trying to find out who
Why?
is, because there's the bigger.
We're finding this out for Zaruska for something, and Zaruska is dead.
We bring her back if we found a cure.
I was about to say,
Somehow.
can we ask for the cure instead? But I don't think we should not get that scroll and hold
No,
on.
I'm not saying not get the scroll. I'm saying don't
Okay.
take it. We hold that close hold. We have some information about the black blood, supposedly, that we could go down and try to extract more information, but not give up that we have the letter. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but I don't see the benefit in this. Cade sort of looks in and goes,
What if we want to
Obviously-
use that? What if we want to use this invitation?
"Why?
Or
What's
do
that
we-
to do with us?"
to make sure the king knows what it is exactly?
I'm just saying, what if it turns out that it's something that we need in the future?
Yeah. Look, we can just go back.
Listen, kid. I know
What
you
if?
don't give a shit here, because you just turned 18 and you think you know everything.
I know enough, man. I
We're
know
just
enough.
trying. No, you don't. You don't know shit about shit, kid. And this isn't like my best North Dakota accent. It's just gone at this point. Like
Yeah.
farm mom, like really stern, and like you don't know shit from your own asshole, kid.
I'm like, look, let's
As
just
they're
look. We got it.
arguing, I'm going up the stairs to go try and find that scroll.
Let
Like,
let the
look.
adult listen. Let the adults do the work. You just sit back there and sulk. Dream
I'm
about
not sulking. I just want to know why. I just want to know why we're doing this. Look, we had a good life. We just go back, caravan, do some more acts, and made some
Did
money
you-
that way. Why are we? Why are
Did
we
you
risking
really?
our lives now?
I'm following Callus. I just follow her up the stairs, leave him down here to just.
I typically just walk away as I'm talking, try and explain what's happening, and I get shitted on again. You call yourself adults, you just don't listen to anything.
I'm as I'm walking up the steps. It's not about not listening. It's about multitasking, and I'm still gonna find this thing. And I start.
Yeah, but why are we doing? Oh, I see no. Oh, Jesus Christ, adults. They.
Put a hand on your shoulder, Cade, and he's going to say, "A lot of people have died, and
I don't know them.
it's getting to a point where you have to decide if you're going to let the difference you can make allow for your family, those people there, to join."
Oh, I'll look out for my family, but they're alive. 5 people, five here. I see them.
Listen, kid, as he said, you're young, 18, you've done a lot of good. Serb Zelruska, I can thank you as far as that. I don't know who you are and what you're about, what calls to your heart, but allow me to tell you this in this moment. Would you rather live in peace, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, go down for all of time in a blaze of...
Ah. I'm like,
You just see
not gonna
pigtails
go.
pop down. You're like, hey, that was pretty good.
If you're not going to give a piss, then you're going to die smelling like it. And he's going to pat you on the back and walk after the others.
and I just sort of, carry on. I stomp off after him.
The crabs are coming out of the water, seeing you alone, and kind of like chasing after you a little bit, but get you kind of turn back and kind of probably march away fast enough. They're like, more food. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We'll finish up with you guys getting to this up. You get to the... I think is where...
Say again.
You said we're going to go... Someone said they're going to the scroll. To look
Oh,
for the
yeah.
scrolls.
Yeah, I was going to look for that in that one chest that had all the scroll containers to see. Okay. Do
Wisdom
I see
saving
this?
throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
I don't- eh. That's a 10.
All the scrolls, all the magic. You want to touch them all.
I'm immediately pulling up. Literally, she sits down, crisscross applesauce in front of it. One and puts it down. Picks up one and puts it down. And she's not even really paying attention to the dimensions or any of them. She's just picking them all up.
As she pulls them out, I'll start looking at them.
Says,
'Cause it's like-
we'll just-
Can she turn into like a scroll mummy? She wears them.
She just binds herself. I'm touching all of them at once. It's like Joey from Friends, wearing all the clothes.
All the clothes.
All the clothes.
And the thing. And the thing. And
All
the
right.
thing.
Well, she said she hasn't got any armor on. She's making armor out of the scrolls.
There you go. Magic armor. Yep.
Magical.
That's so funny. That'd be a great like genie wish. I'd like magic armor.
Or the armor of scrolls.
Yep.
Scroll.
Just
Something
paper
like-
thin.
It happens. Things
Write that
happen.
down. Write that down. All right. Investigation or perception from any or either or all. you guys are seeing this.
Nope.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
That's why my God.
I don't even see a
4.
scroll.
Yeah, you guys
4.
are too busy glaring at each other from across the room, I'm sure. And Annie,
You
you
can't.
find a
I say,
false
if you can't
bottom.
find it yourself, get lost.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry. So yeah, you say, so um, you see a false bottom, and of the shelf there, not the
I'd,
shelf, the chest of
I'd pull
the
out my
small
dagger
one.
and kind of nudge it so I could get it to open.
It opens and flat, perfectly pressed, just the way it came, still bearing a strange seal, a seal of wax that is not imprinted but swirling
Oh, that has
gold.
all the magic shiny.
Yeah, and it is intensely magical. Like it's like you can feel it. It's like it's as magical to you. The thrumming is like standing next to the biggest roller coaster, fastest, having the biggest part of the roller coaster, and just feeling the.
How deep is this chest?
It's like like a small suitcase.
So basically, what you would see is Callus head dive in to grab this thing because it's pretty shiny and cool.
I'll look at Voltus and I'll look at him and say, I know it's extremely. This is probably really rude, but given what's been going on, and I know that Lady Zelruska is no longer with us. Would you feel comfortable with us taking these scrolls? I don't know what they are. They're clearly meant something to her. If they have any magical properties that could benefit us in the future.
I think they were just for emergencies. I think that some of them even had the capability of bringing someone back from the dead. If you would oblige me with having just or one of those that can bring someone back, just in case I find a way to bring.
For sure. I just think the person that these were here for is no longer with us.
Yes.
These could possibly benefit us and you in the future. We don't know what they are. So rather than have them go to waste.
She had no heirs. She had no benefactors. She was a lone woman, like a rock against the tides. I will allow you to take these scrolls, and if you need coinage, take that as well. As long as you perhaps can promise me you'll make some effort in your path to help me find a way to bring her back. And if I find a way and I can call on you, will you help?
She's been nothing but great to us. Absolutely.
She was fond of you. She talked against the billows about people of the city and how she was most charmed by all of you.
Aw.
He even found Cade's unusually forward nature to be refreshing from the stifling court, and Merrick, she found him to be a debonair, dashing man, much like the swashbucklers of her favorite books. She found Admira to be a woman who wasn't afraid to let her emotions be channeled through her, in her craft, in her accuracy, in her femininity, and, well, she remarked on the power of kindness and caring for others is what she's always wanted to do, and felt, Poppy, you would have made a great Duchess. And the way you care for others. And as well as you, Calcis. She said that she would have loved to have a female bodyguard with your capabilities. much, much earlier in her life. She wanted desperately to be around strong women, and in a youth, there was not many of that, so she became it. She was heartened to know that she was not alone in the ability to make a difference in a world of men.
Then we keep going with that. Do you think? And I'm going to point to the other room as I'm holding the other thing. Like, I grab that letter and I'm like holding onto it. The shiny magic is just like,
All right,
bad.
it explodes.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna need everyone to do a charisma saving throw. No, sorry, not charisma. Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I like.
Oh, can we pick charisma, please?
I think your con is probably good too. Come on.
No, it's not quite as good as my.
18.
What is that?
Okay.
Plus 4. 12, 4, 16.
16.
7.
7. Jesus.
Oh.
Yes, sorry.
Merrick and Amira are in the room just off to the side
dead.
where I left them.
They're super dead.
They have plot armor.
Kidding. I'm like, Annie murdered them. No, I'm just kidding. It's not murder. It's manslaughter. It's a big difference. So, in any case, let's see. Well, Cade, good news and bad news.
I need to roll better.
That's not news, baby. That's not news at all. Well, we're going to open a hotline crisis. My brother.
Could I use one of our inspiration to re-roll that dice?
It's too late.
Oh,
too late.
Okay.
Damage was dealt.
To know before the results, and we know the result here. The result was a fail, and with the nature of that fail, though, you failed by a margin, so something interesting happens.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll think that.
Interestingly, as the person who's so far been the most cursed of you all, the invitation is burned into your mind through a series of timeless vision. And it's basically you are experiencing the path of the envelope and everyone who's touched it all the way back to its creation. And it is a violent experience that plays out like, if anyone wants like a cinematography reference, Underworld and Celine giving blood to Victor and watching his memories and hers collapse as you are fighting to keep your identity, and very poorly here, as for a moment you are living the regaling laughter Lady Del Rusca as she down this, scoops her up and enjoys her on the desk own office, and her hand is still sliding on the envelope. You experience being brought by an agent of the king's secret service, seeing a glimpse into man quick capacity, not like a spy, like the man who has the envelope, got to see him with that mask off, that state secrets. Can't do anything but lose sleep and lose hair every hour, essentially. Finally, you see the king experiencing his life. It's brief. He doesn't touch it for but a moment, just enough to look at it, to puzzle over it, to show it to his viziers and council. It's such a fast sequence. The words, the voices, they just blur. So you're not really getting auditory in this experience. You're getting like someone had fast forward like times 2.5, and you're getting like jumbled nature. So you could hear laughter, you could hear, noises, but can't make sense of language. a lot of kind of, like I said, a quick scene of the king, a lot of concern, dismissiveness, confusion, and then fear for the envelope is basically what you could experience. Perhaps that is why it was sent to Zelruska. Before that, a messenger arriving, and this messenger seems strange. This thing, it feels like a thing more than a person. You're experiencing alien sensations, sickening kind of twists in your gut and mind. Um, like being strapped into a room with way too many creature. You don't really understand why it bothers you until you trace its walk, a long walk. It never slept. It never ate. It trudged on, and where it last entered was it came from the shore, from the sea. And it literally, you're watching it, experiencing walking backwards into the ocean, crashing waves and all. It clutching this thing, this kind of envelope that is kind of warped as it hits the water with magic that does not allow the elements of air, fire, of water, of earth to come anywhere close to it. And this thing that's got closer to water almost comes, this immaterium of water, like an elemental. And you're feeling this pull of currents and tides until you find yourself at an underwater temple. Looks half ruined, half buried, ships and strange things, and this creature swimming, swimming, swimming. And at the bottom of this temple, beneath pylons and pillars, in this kind of ruined, barely held together semblance of an ancient time, there is a faint glimmer, like Terminator 2 kind of warping in and out. Their creature is warped away as it enters this strange place, this deep, almost like if the temple of Petra of Jordan was built into a crevice of water, or a crevice of an underwater canyon. That kind of strange, buried, lost time. And then the flash. And there is something different about this memory. This memory is careful, guarded. It's slower, not sped up. Or perhaps time here is just more steady, different. The magic holding this experience together for you is more focused, more raw, more powerful, more connected to the owner. You try to experiences and falter. It is a careful hand, steady hand, masculine, but older hand, not elderly, but older, like the hand of, like, imagine Christopher Lee as Saruman, someone who, like, you could call him elderly, but the dude has got like confirmed kills in a metal band, so there's something, a capability to this hand. Someone who, no doubt, with rings, and a ring you kind of see this once again, the ring is a swirling liquid gold. There's no signet. And very obvious as you kind of experience the memory pressing of that sealing incantation on the envelope. And at one point, the memory, there is a portrait. You're experiencing either the vision of the person holding the envelope or the envelope, because the envelope is so magical, it feels like it binds in some way to whoever's touching it. It seems to feed off of the sentient sapience around it very hungrily. And it seems as though you're experiencing both its experience and the experience of the holder, but your own experience filters in for the first time as you see a portrait of what looks to be a pair of men clasping, the most, like, his best friend, young men laughing, like in the attire of, like, Harvard, Yale, Oxford graduate, a type of academic, old and but not ancient, a degree of like ahead of their time, gleaming minds, young men, and something unique about it. Something strange because these men seem larger than life. But you're standing next to, beautiful buildings of an era that seems far more advanced way than your own view of architecture. It seems almost more like aquatic. Kind of get the feeling that this portrait is like a rendition of life underwater, but somehow you can only tell because of maybe the hair seems kind of swept up long enough to have kind of movement and volume. And one of those two faces is a bit blurred. Still, you can have like a smile, you can kind of still, because the other face, the unmistakable face of your not halfling father.
What, the blobby one or the actual?
The unblobbed. There's two guys hugging each other, kind of on one arm, smiling, like celebrating something on the wall of this office. And your mind is hyper focused by the only thing it can recognize, and it is the face of your very, like, almost like, your father, who's like Socrates, who is in his prime, man of powerful vigor. It's a shame for anyone to experience, their youth without experiencing the strength of it, while also pursuing the academic aspects. Your father looks like a Division One championship all-time competitor of some strength-based athleticism.
So we're all demigods, and that was Zeus.
He looks kind of like Zeus. He seems like Zeus in a suit. Yeah, he doesn't look like a halfling, but he seems to have kept his face.
Kind of like a Zeus suit.
I reckon
a Zeus suit.
We are all halflings, half gods. That's basically what it is. That's it.
I like it.
That's the other half. Makes perfect sense. All right. At that point, you kind of warp back, and Calcis, there's just a brief moment. You experienced a flashbang of explosion. The letter is gone.
I'm actually kind of sad because that was really shiny.
It was so shiny. It was the most magical thing, and like that, it was gone. But you coming
I'm so
off
sorry, I
of
did
your
not
brother.
hear any of that.
Oh, you still feel the energy, the magic, but it's no longer in your hand. It's coming off of your.
You're cutting in and out, Charmed.
Yeah.
No, the internet.
I heard it's coming out of, and I didn't hear the last part.
Cade.
It's coming out of Cade.
Cade.
I immediately go to touch Cade to be like, "You're."
I thought it was something inappropriate.
I'm like, look, you're my sister. Leave me alone.
Dude, you're doing the shiny thing. You're doing the shiny thing.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're doing the shiny sparkly thing.
I'm not a vampire.
They do that?
On that note, we will end tonight as you guys are getting equipped by Voltus with adamantine armor, a wand of the War Mage, bracers of archery, and a dagger of 9 lives, and a amulet of the cleric one.
Amulet of Devout. Of the Devout.
Amulet of Devout. And all of these are +2 magic items, with the exception of the armor is just adamantine. And this dagger of 9 lives stealing is just that. You're not really sure how many charges or uses for anything that has a charge is left. Braces of archery. He basically hooks you up with family heirloom. Can't let this go to Ock.
So just okay. So daggers go into Merrick, bracers go into
Amira.
Calypso. Amira. You're gonna have this adamantine armor because I take it it's that. Amulet of Devout, the other one. This was mine.
Under the War Mage.
Does that involve me hitting things with weapons?
No,
See what it says.
it allows you to. I think it allows you to
Get a spell back.
fire spells without basically ignore cover.
Oh, I apologize. I was looking at the wrong one. What's the one that lets you get a spell slot back? Or did they change it?
Oh, spell storing.
No, it
No,
was
I don't.
something else. There was definitely
was
a
it?
wand for. There's a wand for warlocks.
No,
That
there's a
lets you-
hang on. There's an amulet. There was a
Oh, the amulet.
What was the dagger?
Apologies.
The dagger of what?
9 lives
9 lives.
healing.
9 lives.
Uh, and
Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Rod of the Thank you. That's the one I was thinking. I was like, that's not it. Yeah. And it's
I was
the
like-
+2 version for those. There's a scaling. Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys get
Adamantium chainmail?
half plate,
Half plate, thank you.
and you guys all level up.
Holy crap!
Woohoo!
But I don't know when we'll pick up again. So we'll come back strong though. We'll come back leveled up and geared to the gills. So hopefully live allows for this to continue on. But this was a pretty good point. Honestly, you guys have more in you, obviously, so much of the story. But if we're going to take a hiatus because of my life, unfortunately, that's kind of what I have to tell the audience. I have a lot of financially motivated decisions, and unfortunately, whenever I am doing anything that takes hours, doesn't pay the bills, I have to deviate from that and lean things that are going to help keep the lights on. Well, with that said, I will be back when I'm more financially structured. But in any case, let's go ahead and do an outro, reintroduce who you are and where we can. I'm Charm. You can find me on Charmed Fantasy, obviously here whenever possible. But yeah, follow the socials. I know you. Please, if you have access to posting them while. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting 988, supporting the amazing community. Storytelling is a means to experience community. It's a element of trusting each other with time, energy, and the emotion. Our animus, our avatars, and I feel so happy that I have players like this who will play their hearts out, show a little bit of themselves, and all the good things. So I appreciate you guys for not being murder hobos and war criminals.
It's okay, Charmed. I'm shy in real life, so I need to play my character a bit differently.
Of course.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. Okay, so I'm going to pass it off to. We'll start from the reverse order. Annie, take it away. Muted
You're muted again.
every time.
I'm really good
Reach
at
out.
not muting myself and then forgetting about it and then muting myself when I really want to talk. So hi, that's me. But you can find me on socials as Annie Shadowfox, and hopefully we'll come back soon and get to play this and continue it. But you can find me on Charmed Fantasy playing Rietta, who is an equally chaotic character in a completely different way. Funnily enough, I'm a magpie here and a hummingbird there. So take that as you will. But I had a great time, and I can't wait for this to continue. And it will, because I'm just going to put it out there and let the universe handle it. All right. Which one of you two? Go for it, Pete.
Well, again, thank you, Charmed, for running this so far. It's been really good fun. Appreciate it, taking your time to come in and do this sort of stuff for us. I know it's taken away from your day job, as they say, but appreciate it as always. It's been interesting playing a character that's a little bit different than my normal ones. Let's say that. I'll leave it as that. I'll just leave it slightly. Skylar's seen my other characters. This is not how they act.
No, no, it's not.
So it's been good. Obviously, you got to enjoy playing different characters. Otherwise, you don't understand how the other things work. So it's always good to have a bit of a variety. Again, thank you very much, Charmed. Obviously, next week, Saltmarsh, and hopefully we'll play this game at some point when there is time and willing in everyone's schedules.
Absolutely. Again, I'm Skylar, and yeah, thank you, Charm, for everything that you've done for this. I'm wanting more, especially.
Give more. I'll promise. I promise.
Yeah. So I can't wait for that to happen. Trying to think of what we have coming up. So Wednesday we have we put the F in Fandolin. Our Fandolin group is going, so that'll be at 8:30 Eastern on Wednesday night. I'm not 100% sure if the Summer of Siege with Castles and Crusades. Hold on, I can verify that. I just want to make sure I get all the right stuff in here. No, the next Castles and Crusades is next week on the 17th. So this week we've just got we put the F in Fandolin on Wednesday, and then like Pete said, Saltmarsh on Sunday. And outside of that, dude, I know we've been missing too, but this was a great session to end up. So thank you for the amazing story, and I'm sure we'll see you around. You're not that far away.
No. I'm your neighbor, and I will. So you got it. Yeah. All right.
And I was they're offline. Never mind. So we're gonna go raid. Let's go raid Classic Sam in NYGM. They're doing some a party podcast for GMs and podcasters. So there's nobody on right now. We're it. So stick around, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.